bit late for class, not as I usually come early. So, can I start or should we wait for others to come at least? Asante, I see. Sometimes I have reverse psychology issue. I'm not used to putting the camera this way. So when you see me moving funny, just know it's because I'm not used to it. Hi, Empress. Just know that it's because I'm not used to the camera being on this side. Hi, Stella Nyambura. Hey, Rose Felati. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for this thing. So as I wait, I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope everybody's doing okay. I don't need to ask about the state of the world. I know. I don't need to ask about the state of the world. I know, plus the things that, how things are happening. I hope that you're having your own deductions from it and you're thinking for yourself when it comes to everything. Because there are certain points in times where your ancestral alignments are the only things that will save you. Nobody has the answers. Nobody will tell you the right side to be on. Only your ancestors and the relationship you have with them and the synchronicities they've given you since the time that you were born. Do you know those points in time? That is the point in time we are in right now. So, think for yourself when it comes to decisions that you're making, when it comes to the side that you're supporting, and know that whatever the side that you're supporting is going to reap, whatever they're going to harvest, good or bad, you're going to be in it. You're going to harvest with them. So choose, and these are the times you cannot walk on the fence. These are the times you cannot say that you are neutral. Even deep inside your heart, you know the same thing. People are dealing with the same thing, and you have to choose and pick a side. And the way you pick a side, the side that you pick is what you're going to reap. Just know that. So be very careful when it comes to the side that you're picking. And right now, what I'll advise you is follow your ancestral synchronicities. Follow your ancestral synchronicities. There are certain secrets you have between you and your ancestors since you were young. A lot of those things are going to help you make decisions in this particular point in time. Decisions that nobody else can help you make. So all the best, guys. Cyril, I miss the truth of the previous. Don't worry, honor, highest frequency. Just know that by the time I am done teaching, everything that I've ever taught in my life will be available. Always know that. So just the way we are arranging things, just know that by the time I'm done teaching, especially, teaching just whatever, by the time I'll be done teaching, everything I've ever taught will be readily available for those who will want it. So if you miss a class or two, always just know that nothing that is truly meant for you will ever pass you by. Never stress yourself out, and always know that when it comes to me, ask students here, we are always in a repetitive mode. Almost like we are moving forward but we are coming back, we're moving forward but we're coming back. That is the pace that we use here. So attempt to attend as many classes as you can, but always know that just be responsible, but when you can't, don't force. Be responsible. When you can't, don't force. Up to that point, guys, are you hearing what I'm talking about when it comes to the decision? There are decisions that are being made. You cannot pretend. Everyone is required to make certain decisions at this particular point in time, inside your life and outside. So let the synchronicities, some people are always asking, what are the numbers for? What are the synchronicities for? When you keep seeing the same place in your dream, you keep seeing the same things in your life, you keep meeting the same, hearing the same name, but you never know the result. Sometimes these are the times where those things come to matter. So make your decisions according to not just what you know, not just what you think, not just what you believe, but also including the synchronicities that your ancestors have given you up to this particular point in time. Be confident in those particular synchronicities when you're making your decisions, especially in this particular point, in time. And I'm telling you that there's 100% surety that the side that you choose, their outcome is going to affect your life. So be confident. Somebody like me, I'm like, this is the side I'm picking, and even if they go to shame, I'm willing to go to shame with them. This is the side I'm picking, I'm willing to fight to the end for this side. Pick such sides for your life. Sides that you know their victory will bless you, will favor you, and you know that even if they lose, you're willing to learn the lessons that you're going to be catching from their loss. Make such kind of choices. Don't make decisions because you're allowing other people to think for you. Make sure that you're entirely using your Gemini energy at this point. Nobody knows. We are at a point where nobody knows. Nobody truly knows. That is the point we are. And I kept telling you the guys that astrologers have been predicting time and time again that from 2025, it is difficult to predict the future. I've been saying this even when I started teaching. And we are at that particular point in time where it is difficult for astrologers to just come and say that, you know, in 2030, this is what is going to happen. In 20, what is things are changing. It is not easy to predict anymore. And I'm sure you're feeling it even in your personal life. It is no longer easy for you to just sit down and say, okay, now this is what I want to become. You have to now live every day, one day at a time. You live that day, you finish. The next day you live that day, you finish. There is no longer living in the future. And if you are living in the future, I'm sure you're having a very difficult time because nobody knows what is going to happen. At any time, anything can go any side, anywhere. So live your life knowing that even if anything goes whichever direction, even the places that you stay, look, is your area secure? Is where you live secure? Because we live in a time, you've seen Palestine, you've seen Israel. Your place can be bombed at any time and you can stop existing at any time. You can stop existing at any time. That is the type of world that we're getting into. So, as we approach the thick of it, kindly stay vigilant, stay present all the 24 hours. If you've never been present all the 24 hours, this is the time you stay present all the 24 hours for yourself. You can't afford to miss even a second. You miss even a second, you're bombed, you're out. You make even a tiny decision. You support the wrong thing even for 5 minutes. You're gone. Because remember, the escalations as they are happening, it is collective decisions that are controlling everything. If you're spiritual, you know. It is the decisions that we're making every hour. If spiritual people start being gullible right now and you start living your life recklessly, you will see the repercussion immediately. Right now, repercussions don't even wait anymore, any longer. Repercussions are immediate. You can't afford to make silly mistakes. You can't afford to just like things on social media anymore. You cannot afford to just support anyone anymore. Guys, are you listening? You do a small thing like this, it will cost you, you will not believe. You do a small thing like this, your area might get bombed. And people who live in Kenya, you know, you remember the bombing of Lucid, the bombing of Westgate. 1 minute like this, you make a small mistake, you're gone. So be careful. Know that the decisions you're making at your private level is the one that is affecting the international level. Every second. And please, I would love to tell you spiritual people, this is the time to be alert. This is the time to transnight. Just looking, staying keen. This is the time to not even ignore, leave nothing to chance. This is the time you leave nothing to chance. This is the time you don't let shit slide. You just don't let it slide. This is the time you break everything, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, even for 2 minutes, you leave there immediately. This is the time you go somewhere and you feel even a little bit of pinch that something is wrong, you leave immediately. This is the time. This is the time you follow your intuition to the fullest, beyond reasonable doubt. And one thing I'll tell you is that the synchronicities you've been given since you were born. Some of you will be like, oh, you know, the country called Taiwan has been, people have been mentioning Taiwan everywhere I go. Some people are like, oh, you know, I've just always had a feeling towards Pakistan, some people are like, oh, I've been seeing rain a lot. Those things are going to help you make crucial decisions when you are not sure, when you don't know which side is right and which side is wrong. The synchronicities are going to help you make the right decision. And remember, synchronicities are personal. Don't go to your neighbor and start telling your neighbor that, you know, me have been seeing Taiwan all the time, so I feel like I should choose this side because I saw that they mentioned Taiwan somewhere. And then you start telling everyone, no, come with you. You are alone. No, your synchronicities are helping you alone. Mine are helping me alone. Yours are helping you alone. Everybody's synchronicities are helping them alone for you to be on the side that you're supposed to be on. Why? Because we are having the greatest split in humanity. You know, when fertilization is happening, guys, when fertilization is happening, you'll find the eggs will run when they reach the junction where the fallopian tube is branching left and right. That is where the split usually happens. You'll have a lot of sperms running from the vagina, a lot of them, and then when they reach at the junction of the fallopian tube, half of them go left, half of them go right. And that is the point that we are on. Half of us are going to go left, and half of us are going to go right. And one side is going to win, while the other side is going to lose. Unless we have twins. Unless we are having twins, then both sides will win. But if we are not having twins, then one side is going to find the ovum to fertilize, and the other side is going to find nothing and die off completely. So be careful about the side that you're choosing. You can see the great split is already happening. You know, the side of Iran, Israel, people are, split is happening. The split is happening. You can see it, whichever place you are, you can see the split is happening. So just the side that you're picking, right now, there's nothing like other people thinking for you. Right now, there's nothing like you following what your mama is following, or what your papa is following, or what your president is following. Right now, it's you and your people within that will help you to make the right decision. Otherwise, after that point, can I go to my usual? And before I go to my usual, I was thinking like this, help me make this decision. What about the yin and yang? And isn't it time automatically for me to I've just said that unless we are having twins. I've not said we are having twins. I've just said unless we are having twins. But if we are going to with the mythology the way it has always been going, then one side is going to win and the other side is going to lose completely and fall at the bottom of the pyramid. Losing is you falling at the bottom of the pyramid. In thought, in vessels, in 12 houses, in everything, you become the workers of the planet. Because now falling at the bottom of the pyramid means you are a metal that has not specialized. So you become of Gandawala with everybody else as you get specialized by life for you to climb up the pyramid. If we are having twins, I just said unless you are having twins, but that was just unless. It has never happened in history, but it might be. Maybe we are the first people. It was just unless. I'm telling you that pregnancies can have whichever result. So yeah. That was just an example, okay? So yeah, so guys, help me make this decision today. I don't know whether I should just continue reading as I explain the way I usually do, or I have some of you do the Psalms today. Which one? Help me make that particular decision. Either I'm in a state of dilemma before I came to this life. Either I just teach the way I usually teach, or I have some of you come here and teach it. Help me make a decision now. Okay. Okay, Kamini has told me to continue to teach. Just teach. Yes. I wanted to like, okay. So let me do it. let me just continue to do it. So today we are doing Psalms 31 to 40. And yeah, I'm continuing. So guys, we're doing Psalms 31 to 40. And guys, so far, are you connecting with Psalm? Like, so far I hope that you're connecting with this particular book. And so far I hope that there's nobody who is behind when it comes to this book. Like, there's nobody that is comprehending, because you know we are different. Us, we are a little bit different. We don't fit in that Christian category. So I don't want anybody to come listening to the way we read our thing and getting lost, because us, we are different. So I hope everybody's with us. This is not, we don't do it the way church does it. So I hope that we are with us the way we are, and you know where we are coming from and where we are going. And you can explain to somebody else in my absentia that, okay, this book, this is where it comes from. And this is who wrote it up to this particular point. You know, and this is what the meaning of the name of this person is. Like David, I told you who David is and stuff like that. So never forget that particular fundamental value. This book was written at a point where the central nervous system of that population was the truth. The central nervous system of that population was the truth. And they kept this particular book to tell us, when you are working with a central nervous system that is the truth, this is how people will treat you, this is how people will react to you, this is how you will feel, especially in a world where there are other entities whose central nervous systems are not the truth. So when you're an Aries, especially a sect, Aries people, this book is for you so much, more than anybody else. If you are listening to me, Akina Flavian, if you're listening to me and you're an Aries, this book is for you more, because it is the book that is worshipping a central nervous system that is the truth. So people who have had Aries strong in them also, they benefit from this book. People who have Aries strong in them, the central nervous system that is strong, authenticity that is strong, they benefit from this book also. But Aries benefit from it on default. So if you have a child who is an Aries, if you have a niece, a nephew who is an Aries, a friend, a best friend who is an Aries, whose authenticity is true, who is angelic, not demonic to themselves, then this book will help them. If you give this book to an Aries who is demonic to themselves, this book will kill them. The way this book is empowering is the way this book is disempowering, guys. This book can kill. It can give life and also it can kill. So don't give this book to people who are not authentic, who are not interested in authenticity, who are not interested in their 12 houses. Don't give this book to people who are demonic to themselves. They will not find meaning in it, and those who do, it will kill their central nervous system. It will wipe them out. So as much as this book it is a weapon, it can kill and also it can give life. So know that it is a two-way traffic, two swords. So I'll start. In you, my body, I take refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Deliver me in your righteousness. Always ask your body to never be put to shame. Guys, being put to shame is being made for you to abandon yourself. Anytime you ever felt shame in your life, I want you to go back to those moments and know that there was a version of yourself that you abandoned. And recognize the versions of yourself that you abandoned and connect them back. Anytime anybody wants to make you feel shame, pause. Anytime you are triggered into feeling shame, pause. But don't react immediately. pause and then look at the version of yourself that you're about to abandon and then hug them. Sometimes somebody will maybe, like let's say the cheapest thing that people use to make other people feel shame are like, you are poor. You know, some people are ashamed of being poor. But people who have ever been poor and became rich, even if you tell them you are poor, they don't feel it because they cannot abandon that version of themselves because they know that that version of themselves has the capability of becoming rich. When somebody tells you, oh, think like you're poor, look at the version of yourself that is not valuable. That is trying to be valuable, I mean. Look at the version of yourself that is trying to be valuable, that is trying to be useful to you. Because that is the version of you that that person is trying to make you to abandon. Poverty is not real. Poverty is not real. Poverty is just, are you useful to yourself or are you useless? And if somebody calls you poor and maybe you are let's say a herbalist, you're trying to create herbs to sell to people and then somebody calls you poor, they're just telling you to abandon the version of yourself that is trying to sell herbs. Don't! Keep doing what you're doing that is bringing you money, that is making you useful. But if somebody calls you poor and then you feel ashamed, you will stop it and you start saying, oh, now me selling herbs is just me in poverty. What else can I find? Can I now do something quick? Can I get into prostitution? Can I do this so that I can get you? And maybe that is not even your essence. Remember! And guys, before I even continue, probably today I will sway a lot and allow me. Before I even continue, let me tell you that each and every individual has different ways of becoming wealthy on this planet. An Aquarius becomes wealthy by teaching, okay? Pisces become wealthy by helping others believe in them. Different people become wealthy doing different things. And your inner child had a marking scheme of what they wanted to do to become wealthy. That marking scheme that your inner child had is the only thing that will ever make you rich. If at some point you dropped the marking scheme that your inner child had because you were swayed into other things, you will never become rich until you go back to the marking scheme that your inner child had. When they are a child, they know their plan, they know where they're going. And then it is only as you grow up that demonic entities, people start projecting on you. People who are going to where you are going and never made it, they start telling you, there's no way you will get there, there's no way, there's no road. And then people drop their own, they drop down, they start following people who everybody's telling you, hey, if you do what Rihanna does, you will become. If you do what Beyonce does, you will become. Now everybody's doing what everybody else is doing. Your inner child had a marking scheme of where you are going. And that is the only thing that will get you where you are going. If you forgot about it, start remembering. Everyone had different marking scheme. If you forgot about yours, start remembering, because you will never become wealthy unless you abide by the marking scheme that your inner child came here with. And some people hold on to that marking scheme for life and they make it. Some people, they drop their marking scheme due to different influences. Parents influencing, society influencing, low self-esteem, people trashing. Some people even came here to just be like, I just want to be a cleaner. Some children, they're just like, I just want to clean. I just want to clean things. I just want to clean things. And then they get somewhere in grade 5, everybody starts telling them that's a poor people's job. And yet there are cleaners who have companies, who are billionaires from companies. And they started as a house help. Guys, the marking scheme you have to Milele, that is the only thing that will get you there. Turn your ear to me. Come quickly to rescue me. Be my rock of refuge. A good fortress to save me. This is who your body is to you. Since you are my rock and my fortress, for the sake of your name, lead and guide me. Keep me free from the trap that is set for me. For you are my refuge. In your thoughts I commit my spirit. Deliver me, my Lord, my faithful creator. Guys, when you start working with your body, people will even start calling you words like you are a witch. People will start calling you words like you are weird. There's something off about you. Why? Because your body does not joke. It is the body that protects. Even if you see somebody who people are saying that, oh, that one, if you go against them, you will, they'll deal with you. They'll make you have an accident. Nobody can make anybody else have an accident. Those are things that are happening in the spirit realm. Because we share the body. When I am treating the body right and you're treating the body wrong, the body works with me. Everything that I want, I don't need to come to you and cause an accident in your life. I just need to tell the body. Like I'm telling my mother that so and so wronged me. And if you're somebody who you do no evil and you accept no evil, you live by my heart, by the law of my heart. Everything you tell your body is done. It's done, guys, it's done. And I don't know how much to explain to you, but just try it. Even if somebody offends you, just tell my heart and forget about it. And most of the time your body will find ways to inform you of what happened. And when your body does find ways to inform you of what happened, just give thanks and move on. As long as you did not stand from the comfort of your body to go cause somebody else harm, never take responsibility for what God does, for what the Creator does for you. Never take responsibility for what the body does on your behalf. But take responsibility within you for the trigger, for triggering that occurrence. Some people, they want to take matters into their own hands because they don't believe that the body does. The body takes matters into its own hands. And most of the time I will tell you, when that happens, never take responsibility. No face, no case. Don't allow your ego to ever allow you to take responsibility. Even if you know very well that you're the one that triggered the movement, you did not do it. You were just an innocent person sitting at home. You did not do anything. You did not do anything. And true, you did not do anything. Let anybody release a CCTV camera to prove that you did anything. So guys, most of the most spiritual people usually find themselves in weird situations, weird circumstances because of ego. You have no business claiming the fruits of your Creator. The body, let the body do what it does and you move along and go your way. And the body does. Guys, when I tell you the body does the things it does, I cannot explain to you enough until you do it and see by yourself. Because personally, I also don't want to give confessions of things I did not do. So do it by yourself, see the result, and then you will know for yourself what really happens when you give your body the power to be in charge. Your body will keep you from the traps that are set for you. Your body is your refuge. In your thoughts, commit your spirit. Get into the habit of asking your body for things, deliverance, and stuff like that. Now, I hate those who cling to worthless idols. As for me, I trust my body. I hate those who cling to worthless idols. As for me, I trust my body. Today, I posted on my story and I said, there's nothing else I respect and love in this world more than I love myself. That does not mean that there are not things I don't respect. They are not, as in, that does not mean that there are things I don't respect. Okay, that is just wrong. That does not mean that there are things and people I respect. There are no things and people that I respect. That does not mean, guys, English is not my first language, so please, if I was speaking in Luo, I would have nailed this already, so allow me to struggle. That does not mean, because I have to think in Luo and then translate, that does not mean that there are no people I respect. and love. There are people obviously that I respect and love, but more than myself, no, none. More than myself, none. And that should be everyone on the planet. You should never have idols outside of you. You first idolize yourself, and then you idolize others. After idolizing yourself, you come and idolize me before you idolize yourself. Demonic to me. I don't even want to see you around me. I don't stay around people who idolize me without first of all idolizing themselves. I don't stay around people who idolize me at the expense of themselves. I don't sit around people who put me on a pedestal like I'm somewhere here and they are somewhere here. I am here. Everyone, to me, I'm here, everyone is here. And I am here with myself so much. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And then I'm looking at you and I'm like, yes too. But yes, 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 yes too. No, no, yes too. No, no, yes. So first of all, you must worship and idolize yourself before anybody else. Thou shalt have no other God. Thou shalt worship no other God before your own. Thou shalt have no other gods before your own. Thou shalt have no other bodies before your own. Guys, are you getting? Wanjiku, you're weird. Is that me you're talking to? Because imagine I can block you, but let me just mute for you. I hope it's not me you're talking to, but you're weird. Yeah, so guys, no other body before your own. You worship no other before yourself. It is demonic. And it is also demonic to allow anybody to worship you before they worship themselves. It is demonic to allow somebody to idolize you before they idolize themselves. It's demonic. Don't, if people are already doing it to you, it's demonic. Don't allow it. Don't allow anybody to spit on themselves just to give you glory. Let everybody give themselves glory first, and then everything outside of you is temporary. So I hate those who cling to worthless idols. As for me, I trust my God. I will be glad and rejoice in your land. For you saw my affliction and knew the anguish of my soul. It is your body knows. You cannot hide from your God. Some people think they can lie to them. You cannot lie to yourself. You have two in your body. It is your consciousness that is temporary, the one that was born, and then you have an infinite consciousness that has been with your ancestors, that has been just in the day one of your existence, of the existence of your DNA. That one you cannot lie to. That one is a constant CCTV that is always watching you. When nobody else is watching you, it knows your secrets, it knows your sorrows, it knows your pain, it knows your insecurities. So the best thing you can be is to be honest with that particular version of yourself, that infinite consciousness that you're working with throughout. Even if you are a thief, be a thief, hide yourself from the outside environment, but never lie to yourself. Never lie to yourself about your jealousy. Never lie to yourself about your envy. Never lie to yourself about your evil plans. Never lie to yourself about your evil thoughts. Be honest. Treat that version of yourself like your twin, like your parent, that you can tell anything. And that version of yourself, even if you don't tell them, they know. Now, people develop enmity with that particular version of themselves because you think it does not know. So some people lie to even that particular version of themselves. The way they lie that, oh, I'm not jealous of you, I'm not jealous of you. You can lie. I can lie to Mama Nikwa that, oh, Mama Nikwa, I'm not jealous of you, I'm not jealous of you. But then when I go to myself, I will not lie to myself. I will tell myself, oh, I'm jealous of Mama Nikwa. But some people, they lie know very well on the inside that you're just, please, I'm not telling you to start spilling your secrets everywhere you go. But know that there's a version of yourself that knows all your secrets. So you'd rather be true to them. And the truth that you tell to them, you don't have to tell it to everybody else. In fact, I will never advise you to that the truth, the secrets that you have between you and yourself, anybody else knows. Make sure you have certain secrets between you and yourself that nobody else knows. Nobody else knows. Nobody outside of you knows. That's how you have a beautiful relationship with yourself. The things that are so difficult for you to admit, your insecurities, the things that trigger you, the things that are traumatizing to you, the things that you are not willing to give outside as information to the outside world, you can give that information to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Yourself knows. I will be glad and rejoice in your love, for you saw my affliction and knew the anguish of my soul. You have not given me into the hands of my enemies, but have set my feet in a spacious place. Be merciful to me, my God, for I am in distress. My eyes grow weak with sorrow, my soul and my body with grief. My life is consumed by anguish, and my years of groaning, my strength fails because my affliction and my bones grow weak. So guys, somebody like me, I'm scared. I'm a skater. And guys, sometimes when you see people skating like this, you might think it is easy. That shit is difficult. And when you're going things like long distance, you have to push yourself. And me, these are the times when I usually get so much temptation when it comes to the relationship between me and myself. You will reach certain points in your journey where you feel weak. You feel like you don't have the mind to move on. You feel like the target, the work that you had, the end goal that you were expecting, you will find it difficult to reach sometimes. But those are the times that you turn to your body and you tell your body the truth. Guys, me sometimes when I'm skating, sometimes I pass certain things, I'm scared. Like for example, when I'm going downhill, sometimes I'm scared. And when you're scared, there's nothing you can do when you're skating because any wrong move, you fall or you can die. So those are times that sometimes I just call on to the name of Mundi. I'm just like, Mundi, now you're holding my hand here. I have no might, I have no power. I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm going to fall. This speed is too much. But I know that you're holding me, you're holding my mind. Those are some of the things that you must know, that your body has you and your body will never do anything to sabotage you as long as you stay in contact. And usually the moment, any minute I turn my mentality to that, I'm no longer scared, I'm now moving. In fact, I get now, and it works every time. Now I get more confidence out of nowhere. Now I'm even slaying the hill. Now I'm even stylish when I'm doing it. So such kind of things, it's okay to get to a point where you are scared, where you feel like, nimeshindwa. But then you call on to the name of your body, and your body is always right there. Your body is intelligent. This is an intelligent being. This is a being that will never answer unless you call. This is a being that will never open the door. Your body does not beg. Your body is proud as fuck. Your body is that friend who, if you don't ask, there's nothing for you. You have to make effort. You have to be in awareness that, hey, I'm walking here with a superhuman being. When I need help, if you don't ask for it, you find yourself in an accident. You don't ask for help, you find yourself in shit. Every time, the body is very intellectual. It is not empathetic. It can be narcissistic also as fuck. Those who don't know, the door will not be open. Those who don't ask, you will never find an answer. Those who don't seek, you will never find. So, I will be glad and rejoice in your love. For you saw my affliction and knew the anguish of my soul. You have not given me into the hands of my enemy, but have set my feet in a spacious place. Be merciful to me, my God, for I am in distress. My eyes grow weak with sorrow. My soul and body grieve. My life is consumed by anguish, and my ear by groaning. My strength fails because my affliction and my bones grow weak. Because of my enemies, I am the utter contempt of my neighbors and an object of dread to my closest friends. Those who see me on the street flee from me. I am forgotten as though I were dead. I have become like a broken pottery. For I hear many whispering, terror on every side. They conspire against me and plot for my life. But I trust in you, my Lord. I say, you are my creator. The body, you know, this is how the central nervous system, when you are with a central nervous system that is truthful. You know, the pyramidal text will say things like the prophet is never accepted at home. A central nervous system that is truthful has obstacles. People make it, you know, you see people making it. Oh, the process of making it, right? People always say ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss because when you're ignorant, you don't go through. Now people who try to get to Milele, you will be isolated. You will be laughed at. You will be mocked. All of that is in the list. Can you stand it? When you see that somebody is making it, always never be like, oh, why not me? Why not me? What you need to ask yourself is, can I survive? Can I survive the humiliation ritual? Some people you ask the creator for other people's lives. Me, I usually say, I hope nobody ever asks for my life. I hope nobody ever asks for my life. Because I would never wish what I've been through on anybody. And for anybody that asks for my life, anytime I'm seated, I'm always like, hey, I hope you survive. Hey, I hope you survive. And if you do, I'll respect you for the rest of my life. Because I'll know exactly where you've come from.
Yeah, release that.
Never ask for somebody else's life. And if you do, be ready for the consequences and the challenges they had to go through to reach where they reached. Because if you cannot pass the road they walked, you cannot walk the walk they walked, you cannot become them. So be very careful asking. And I'll tell this even to sometimes back, I saw Kenyans have this habit of asking, oh, the God of so and so bless me, the God of so and so bless me. And you'll see that, no, the God of so and so visit me, the God of so and so visit me. Kenyans have some, you know, they like commenting such kind of things. And sometimes they comment it under posts of people who are so demonic. And when you ask for the creator of some, you know, some people are so demonic but they pretend to have a particular lifestyle. So maybe somebody is living a particular lifestyle and they are living it in debt. And then you are like, oh, may their God visit me. That God of debt is going to visit you very soon. You see somebody, or they're always traveling or whatever, you know, doing the things that Hollywood seems, you know, rich or whatever. And then you're like, may I be there. I wish I was there. Be careful wishing for that kind of thing. Instead of wasting your time wishing for such kind of things, wish for things like, I wish I was the best version of myself. I wish to be the best version of myself. Your body will make you. The moment you spell it, affirmation, you speak it a lot, you become it. So you keep saying, I wish I was the best version of myself. Instead of saying, I wish I was so and so, or I wish I was living the life of so and so. Yeah, I think, oh, God of so and so, locate me. That God of debt will locate you. Will locate you very, very soon. So be very careful what you wish for. You don't know what is behind the scenes. And sometimes, and people end up, some people they end up manifesting this thing successfully. You end up wanting somebody else's life. For example, you end up wanting my life. First of all, you have to survive almost 8 years of the wilderness as a child. You have to survive death, multiple death attempts as a child. You have to survive poverty, bottom of the barren level of poverty. So, and sometimes you might find that you are somebody who was born in a rich family, you were born with rich people, you've never been into struggle, and then you wish for my life, and then you all of a sudden you find life is difficult. Life is difficult. You know, everybody, they have their own crap, they have their own things that they deal with. So please, get out of the habit of wishing somebody else's life was yours. Just wish for you to become the best version of yourself. Now, for I hear many whispering terror on every side. They conspire against me and plot to take my life. But I trust in you, my God. I say you are my creator. My times are in your hands. Deliver me from the hands of my enemies. For those who pursue, from those who pursue me. Let your face shine on your servant. Save me in your unfailing love. Let me not be put to shame my body. For let me not be put to shame my body. For I have cried unto you, out to you. But let the wicked be put to shame and be silent in the realm of the dead. Let their lying lips be silent. For with pride and contempt they speak arrogantly against the spiritually hygienic. People will always, you know, people who are demonic will always speak very vulgar words against people who are spiritually hygienic. Now, how abundant and when this happens, guys, as a spiritual person, know that being slandered, being talked shit about, all that is in the book. So when it's happening, you should not even look at it, guys. And I'm telling you, don't even look. And if there's somebody around you, and I'll tell you this today, there was this girl here who used to subscribe here was called Sunshine. You no longer see that girl here. And I'll tell you the reason why you no longer see that girl here. This girl, I don't know which group she was, with which people. She used to keep coming to me. Every time she talked to me, she would be like, oh, you know, there are certain subscribers who are saying blah, 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 blah. And then, next time she would come, I would not even respond. Next time she would come, oh, you know, blah, blah, so and so, so and so, so and so. So I was just like, when I'm teaching, nobody says anything here. And you know, if you have something you want to say to me, come say it. I will even put you on video. You can even come live with your voice. Come on, let's figure it out. I don't care who you are. Even if you are Donald Trump and you have an issue, come here. I will give you a chance to speak for yourself. So I never used to see anything here, but every time she would come, oh, so and so, so and so, you who is saying what. I never even used to read. The moment I know it's gossip. Now one day I just told her, please, don't be that bottle in my life. Because I don't see that such kind of shit. But do I think that they're happening? I know people. I am putting myself out there to be perceived. Obviously, people are talking every type of shit. I've grown up. I've been to school. People talk shit everywhere about everyone. But do I see it? Does it access me? No. And that's how I know it is none of my business. Anything that does not come into my reality is none of it. And so if you are becoming now a portal, you are now the portal. Guys, remember that famous saying, what you don't know doesn't finish you. Now you want to become that portal to go collect all the rubbish. People are saying good things about me as well. People are saying negative things, some people are saying good things, some people are saying fucked up shit, some people are saying all of it, everything is being said. Some people are saying some neutral shit, some people are nonchalant, they don't give a fuck. All of that is out there. But now watch, there's certain people with them, their job is to harvest the rotten stuff, the rotten stuff, the rotten stuff. They put it in your life. Such kind of people have no space. And I hope they don't have space in your life. Anybody that has a fight with you and cannot pick it with you face to face does not deserve to even have an energy in your life. But such people, they are desperate. They are looking for people. Somebody wants to talk shit somewhere in Germany, but they're looking for a portal that will make sure it reaches Ken. You will not be that portal in my life. And I told her face to face, I told her, come to class and learn or leave. Come to class and learn from me. And if you feel like you cannot learn from me, leave. And I was waiting to see what she will choose. She left. Beautiful. Peaceful since then. Never had anybody else. That is the only, because I weed these portals out. I never allow a portal in my life that is a channel for sewage into my life. And you should do the same. You will live a very peaceful life if you don't have a portal that is channeling sewage into your life. And I will tell you this for free. Not everybody will say it. It is impossible to find a person, even religion, even the Buddha, or I don't know how they call it, the Buddha, or what. Even God, like a saint, you will never find everybody now in unison. I'm dead. It has never happened. We live in a dual world. Even if you're doing what, you will always find people supportive and people unsupportive. Now me, my focus is on the supportive. Because I have no business looking the direction of the unsupportive. There's nothing you get from that. And if you want to experiment, start looking, start giving all your energy to the unsupportive things. And then see where you will end up. There's nothing, there's no good energy that comes out of that. It will drain you, and at the end of the day, you will get nowhere. So kindly make sure you have no such, even if certain portals, I dated someone, she was also trying to become that portal. Going to Twitter, going to everywhere, taking screenshots, bringing to me that, oh, look at what they are saying. Omera, I told her as well, you are going to have to choose. If you want to be that portal in my life, you will not be in my life. So it's either you close that door or this, you either close that door for this relationship to continue, or you leave. Praise be to the Lord. I'll just continue like this. Praise be to the body, for she showed me the wonders of her love when I was in a city under siege. In my alarm, I said, I am cut off from your sight. In my alarm, I said, I am cut off from your sight. Yet you heard my cry for mercy when I called for your help. Love your body, love the body. You all are faithful people. The body preserves those who are true to her, but the body proudly, but the proud she pays back in full. So listen, love your body, all are faithful people. Love your body. If you are not, you're faithful to yourself, love that particular body of yours. For the body preserves those who are true to her, but the proud she pays back in full. Be strong and take heart. And what pride is being talked about here? The pride against your own body. There are people who have pride against their own inner guidance. They don't trust their inner guidance. When you are in the presence of your body, you should always be very humble. Even if your body tells you something that doesn't make sense to you, humility. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the body. Favored are those whose transgressions are forgiven, whose sins are covered. Favored is the one whose sin, their body does not count against them, and in whose spirit is no deceit. When you have a transparent relationship with your body, even when you fall short, your body sees that as a learning moment. Guys, and let me tell you that something. Every time, obviously, when you're doing sport things, like for example, I'll skate. Obviously, I fall. That is mandatory. I fall, and every time I fall, and I get pain somewhere, there's always communication. This is the beauty of being a spiritual individual. And by the way, as a spiritual individual, get into this sport, the part of your body that, you know, a particular sport represents. Get into that sport. Even if you don't do it professionally, just do it to strengthen that part of the body. If you are something like a Gemini, do basketball or something that you play with your hands. Because every time I get injured or I hurt myself, let me not even say injured. Injured is too strong. Every time I hurt myself a little bit, that place that has a scar, there's always a lesson there. But my body is always telling me, okay, there's always a lesson there. Either I'll hurt myself near a certain mole or in a particular part of the body that has a question that I was asking myself and I get answered. Like every time I fall, my body tells me, okay, this is where you fell. Like for example, yesterday when I was skating, I bumped into somebody and I knew that seconds before I bumped into them, I knew I was going to bump into them. And I knew I needed to do something to escape them, but I did not trust myself enough. And guess what? I ended up hurting my right leg. I ended up hurting my right leg at the, you know, Aquarius part. And I just knew, you know, my body is telling me, trust in what you know, trust in what you know. So every time something happens, my body is always communicating with me, telling me, okay, this is where we are, this is what is happening, this is the reason why this place is hard, this is why. So get into that as somebody who you know you're working with your body. Favored is those who their bodies does not count against them, and in whose spirit there's no deceit. You do not lie to your body. So your body, every time you even get hurt, is a lesson. So it heals very fast also. Now, when I kept silent, my bones wasted away. When I kept silent, my bones wasted away through my groaning all day. For day and night, your hand was heavy on me. My strength was sapped as in the heat of summer. Then I acknowledged my sin to you and did not cover up my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgression to my body, and you forgave the guilt of my sin. Now listen, guys, when I kept silent, when you keep quiet without telling your body the truth, your body knows the truth. In fact, your body knows the truth on January before it is February. Your body already knows that you're going to betray it in March. Before you hit April, before you actually betray it in April, you cannot hide. Oh, this is a camera you cannot hide from. So when I kept silent, my bones wasted away through my groaning all day. For day and night, your hands, your thoughts will kill you at night when you don't obey your inner authority. For day and night, your hands was heavy on me. My strength was sapped in the heat of, as in the heat of summer. Then I acknowledged my sin to you and did not cover up my iniquity. Now listen, when you're somebody who you don't listen to your inner authority, for example, your inner authority just tells you that man is a fucking asshole. You're getting nowhere with this man. And each and every time your body whispers that to you more and more. But guess what you decide to do? This thing is coming here again. I hope I'm going to recall that shit, bro. I don't know whether you guys can see the problem. And it's so hard. It's becoming so hard to pull. Shit. Now they are doing this so that they can remove me out of the life. That is now how I do it. telling me that I'm not normal, so I should prove that I'm a human being. And it's the more I come live, the more it's getting more difficult to prove. But I hope that they will not use that to get me out of here. But anyway, so as I was saying, sometimes when your body tells you that, oh, but then that guy you're with is an idiot, leave it, and then you don't listen to that inner authority. Your body is telling you this person is lying to you. This person is a liar. You are not listening to that inner authority. Every night, if you're that kind of person, you don't listen to your inner authority. Every night, your body is the one that will butcher you. Your body will slap you left, right, and center. So now, look at what they did to you. Your body will just tell you, I told you this was an idiot. Now look. I told you this was a scammer. Now, I told you to doubt them. Now you gave them all your trust. Now look. Your body is the one that will butcher you every night. And that is what the verse is saying here. For when I kept silent, my bone wasted away through my groaning all day. How does your bone waste away through your self-support? When you don't listen to your inner authority, your self-support wastes away. Every 7 days pass, you are not supporting yourself. And every 7 days that passes, you can feel yourself pass. For day and night, your hand was heavy on me. Your thoughts will be heavy against you. Your thoughts will bully you. Your thoughts will be the one to bully you every night. My strength was cut in as in the heat of summer. You will become not strengthless. It is not other people that make other people miserable. It is the actions that people do against themselves that make them miserable. Other people have no power to make you miserable. The only way you are miserable is when your body is against you. Your body is no longer your friend. But if your body is your friend, it doesn't matter even if the whole world is against you. You will not feel it. Your body will never allow you to feel it. Your body will form a firmament around you so strong that nothing will pass. You will always be healthy, thriving, living, enjoying. But when you become your worst friend, it will be seen. People will see it. You will start to wither. You will seem like you're sick. You will start to look ugly. You look old. Because now your bones, they are withering away. The Taurus energy is not clicking anymore. You cannot harvest the 7 days anymore when you don't follow your inner authority. Then I acknowledge my sin to you. The moment you acknowledge your sin and did not cover up my iniquity, I said I will confess my transgression to my bone. And you forgave the guilt of my sin. Therefore, let all the faithful manifest to you while you may be found. Surely the rising of the mighty waters will not reach them. When you are your best friend, it doesn't matter how much a pep is out there. I told you Apophis, a pep, the gossip that are inaccurate. It doesn't matter how much the gossip that are inaccurate people are spreading out there. As long as you and yourself are best friends, those gossip will never access you. Because you have no receptor. It will be like bouncing. They're saying to throw, it is bouncing off. Bulletproof, bouncing off, because it is all false. And when people are talking false shit and you do not have those false shit within yourself, there is no marriage. So people who are spiritually aware can see the parallelness. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from the trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Try it. Your body is your firmament. Yes, when you have no receptors, no pep gossip will ever access you. But when you have receptors, a pep will access you. For example, let's say you're some poor bitch, but nobody knows you are a poor bitch. And then some people just start gossiping out there, oh, that is a poor bitch, that's a poor bitch. If you have a receptors, you're truly poor. It will marry. It will start to show. But if you are not a poor bitch, and somebody's out there saying, poor bitch, you have no receptor, so it will never marry. It will bounce off like shit. And that bouncing off is your body protecting you. You are my hiding place. Your body is your hiding place. You will protect me from the trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. I will instruct. And yes, before I go to this instruct, as I talk about this thing of people talking about you, people will always talk whether it is accurate or not. People don't care. Even me, when I'm butchering Trump's name here, I'm just butchering it. I don't care whether it's true or not. I'm just butchering it because it is gossip. But remember, all that gossip is going where? To the armpit. Waiting for fertilization. If what I talk about you comes to your armpit and you have a receptor for it, you grab it, I win. I win. If I say here that Trump is some fucking fool, and truly is a fool, he will grab that shit and the foolishness. But then I say he's a fool and he's a genius. He will never grab that. He will never grab that from his armpit. Everything people say about you are killing it at your armpit. And I think I talked about this particular knowledge. So now you grabbing it depends on whether you have a receptor for it or not. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. That's your body saying. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. Do not be like the horse or the mule, which have no understanding, but must be controlled by bit and bridle, or they will not come to you. Many are the woes of the wicked, but the body's unfailing love surrounds the one who trusts in her. Rejoice in the body and be glad, you the spiritually hygienic. Sing, all you who are upright in heart. Sing joyfully to your body, please. You spiritually hygienic. It is fitting for the upright to praise their own bodies. It is fitting of have moments where you are praising yourself. Do you guys even have moments where you are just looking like, oh, by the way, hey? Because you have to have those moments where you're just looking at what your body has done and you're in awe. Please, I hope that you are there. Because there are some people who will never taste that. Praise your body with a heart. Make music to her on the 10-string lyre. Sing to her a new song. Play skillfully and shout for joy. For the word of the body is right and true. She is faithful in all she does. The body loves righteousness and justice. That is spiritually hygiene. The body loves spiritual hygiene and justice. Truth and justice. The earth is full of her unfailing love. By the word of the body, the heavens were made. Their starry hosts by the breath of her mouth. She gathers the waters of the sea into jars. She pours the deep into storehouses. Let all the earth respect the body. Let all the people of the world revere her. So guys, do you know what the body can do? You know something? When I was a child, I don't know whether people ask themselves this question again also. When I was a child, I used to just see buildings and ask myself, oh, this is body. Like, this body that I have also, this star-shaped thing, can come up with such skyscrapers. And then I grow up and I realize this star-shaped thing is the thing that created everything that exists on this particular planet. Especially the feminine version of it. And you look at even planets, everything, the body. That is what mythology talks about. Everything that ever exists on this particular planet, it is the body that has created it. But let's not even look at the mythical and the spiritual. Let's look at even the physical. The skyscrapers. Look at China. Look at the things the body is making. And then somebody is sitting there somewhere looking down on their own body. Me thinking like this is what made me as a child to know that I'm capable of such great things. Because I was like, if someone's body is capable of building such a skyscraper, and this person was just born like me, then what is the potential within me too? Look around and see the things that the body has done. Be it artificial or natural. Look at the things that the body has done. The body has created cities from sea, from the sea. You know there are certain cities that are the Venice. Is it called Venice? Yeah. Cities created in the sea, the Netherlands. I think it's the Netherlands. Things that people just put logs inside water and created. Like, look at the sheep in the ocean. The things body can do, especially when the body. Look at the pyramids. The things body can do. Let all the earth respect the body. Let all the earth, all the people of the world revere her. For she spoke, and it came to be. She summoned, and it stood firm. The body foils the plans of the nation. She thwarts the purposes of the people. But the plans of the body stand firm forever. The purposes of her heart throughout all generations. Favored are the houses whose creator is their body. Do you know there are people who have houses who it's not their authenticity that has created? Do you know there are people who their thoughts are not their own? Their feelings are not their own. They rely on other idols to tell them what to think. Their head is not functional. They have another head. But here it is said that favored are the houses whose creator is their own God. Your own thoughts come from your own authenticity. Your own love comes from your own authenticity. Your own feelings, your own analysis, your own balance and confidence, your own desires come from your body. For heaven, within the body, looks out, looks down, and see all mankind. From inside, everything that exists outside exists in you. This is what quantum physics is all about. As I sit here, I have everything that exists outside inside here. So as long as you have everything that exists outside inside, then know that the infinite consciousness within you is watching everyone. Whether they are in Australia, whether they are in Russia, whether they are in China, they are in United States, whether they are in Lesotho, whether they are in Morocco, whether they are in Spain, Finland. The body, your own body, my own body, my body sees all, your body sees all, everyone's body sees all. So wouldn't you trust something that sees all, rather than trusting something outside of you that you don't know what it sees? Because your body sees everything with regards to you. Other people see everything with regards to them. So now from heaven, the body looks outside. From inside, the body looks outside and sees all mankind. For her dwelling place, from her dwelling place, she watches all who live on earth. Earth is reality. We have reality, and then we have infinity. Infinity is made up of infinite realities. Now, our reality is made up of timeline. We have a reality that has lasted from 2025 years. But then there's a reality that has lasted billions of years. So the reality that has lasted billions of years is the infinity. While the reality that has lasted 25 years, 2025 years, That is the temporary reality. So the infinite reality can see the temporary reality. She who forms the heart of all, who considers everything they do. From her dwelling place, she watches all who live on earth. She who forms the hearts of all, who considers everything they do. No ruler is saved by the size of their army. Somebody tell this to Trump. No ruler is saved by the size of their army. No warrior escapes by their great strength. A horse is a vain hope for deliverance. Despite all its great strength, it cannot save. But the eyes of the Lord are on those who respect her, on those whose hope is in her unfailing love. The body sees everyone. The collective body sees everyone. The collective body knows those who respect their inner authority and those who don't. To deliver them from death and keep them alive in famine. Let me go back. But the eyes of the body are on those who respect her, on those whose hope is in her unfailing love, to deliver them from death and keep them alive in famine. We wait in hope for the body. She is our help and our shield. In her, our hearts rejoice. For we trust in her sacred name. May your unfailing love be with us, body, even as we put our hope in you. I will exalt my body at all times. Her praise will always be on my lips. I will glory in my body. Let the afflicted hear and rejoice. Glorify the body with me. Let us exalt her name together. I sought the body. She answered me. She delivered me from all my fears. Those who look to her are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. Self-explanatory. This poor woman called, and her body had her. She saved her out of all her troubles. So guys, you can be born. When we fall from the sky, from the ancestral realm, we are like pure droplets of rain, uncontaminated. Some of that rain falls into sewage, while some of that rain falls back into fresh waters of the Nile. So the ones that fall into sewage, your body will still wait for you. Maybe you were born with parents who don't know anything about glorifying the body. You are born into a village that nobody knows. But your body will always wait for you. You are the ones that are called the poor. Those who are born in places where nobody teaches the truth about the body. Those are poverty people. Now the poor, the body will hear when you cry. When you cry to your body, when you start wondering, hey, who will help me? Now you are tuning in. It's like you're searching for the channel of the body in the radio. When you start crying, hey, isn't there another, there's something, I know that, this is how people always start their awakening. I know there is something else. The moment you say that, it's like you call the body, you dial the number of the body, your body starts being alarmed. Oh, they are awake, they are now ready to talk to me. And as you are ready to talk to your body also starts finding ways to talk to you too. And you will feel it. As you try to talk to your body tries to find ways to talk to you. Until you reach a point where now you can communicate properly. The angel of the body encamps around those who respect their body. This is when you hear angel Gabriel, angel whatever. An angel will never be around you if it doesn't have anything to do with you. And what are angels, first of all? If I respect my inner authority, and I do no evil, accept no evil. I will always protect everyone that respects their inner authority, do no evil and accept no evil. That is what angel is all about. Angel is in humanity. If I am a lion totem, I'm brave. I love myself. I will always gravitate toward anybody else that has a lion totem, and I will always protect them. Every time I find that their love, their self-love, that somebody is trying to take away their self-love, I will always stand in with my sword and protect them. Those are angels. That is what angel is all about. When I respect myself, I will always protect everybody else that respects themselves the way I protect my self-respect. That is what angel is all about. Now, if you disrespect yourself, an angel can never answer you. An angel of self-respect will never hear you. If you are not brave, you don't love yourself, an angel of lion totem will never even look your direction. It doesn't matter what is happening to you. So angels only protect those who have everything to do with them. If you have nothing to do with an angel, that angel does not even know you exist. The angel of the body comes around those who respect their body. Anybody who doesn't respect their body, no angel is around you. When you don't respect your inner authority, anybody attacks you and gets away with it. Anyone can attack you and get away with it. If you are somebody who you live by the sword, you die by the sword. The angel of the body comes only around those who respect their body, and she delivers them. Taste and see that the body is good. Favored is the one who takes refuge in their own bodies. Respect your body. You are sacred people. For those who respect their body lack nothing. That's why they say the people of God are never poor. Creators people are never poor. Because anybody that respects their inner authority lack nothing. The lions may groan weak and hungry, but those who seek their body lack no good thing. Come, my children, listen to me. I will teach you the respect of the body. Now here it says the lions may grow weak and hungry. There are people who they are very confident, they are born confident with that lion totem, but they don't respect their inner authority. Remember, when you are born with a totem, you are born with a totem. Nobody can take away your totem. Even if you are demonic as fuck, your totem is your totem. So now there are people who walk around with the totems without the inner authority. Those ones, they are prone to live like human beings. Restriction of our expansion always come to them. So that's why the lions may grow weak and hungry, but those who seek their body lack no good thing. Come, my children, listen to me. I will teach you the respect of the body. Whoever of you loves your life, whoever of you loves life and desires to see many good days, keep your tongue from evil and your lips from telling lies, especially to yourself. Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from telling lies, especially to yourself. Turn from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. And guys, what is the easiest way to do no evil and accept no evil? When you put yourself as the center, do no evil to yourself. Accept no evil to be done to yourself. You do no evil to yourself, and then that will automatically help you to accept no evil. People who value themselves. People who do no evil to them. Like, I don't even want to be hurt by something unnecessarily. I don't want to be around people who tell me things that are not beneficial to my ears. I don't want to commune with people who just disrespect themselves anyhow. When you do no evil to yourself, when you make sure no evil is ever done to you, and you do no evil to yourself, you will automatically do, that will automatically translate to the planet. People who respect themselves respect others. People who love themselves love others. People who do no evil to themselves do not do evil to others. Only people who accept evil. And this is why I'm telling you, a lot of people who call themselves empaths are just hidden narcissists. Because as long as you are capable of accepting evil, I don't know how certain people live. Somebody will hang out with a group and everybody's talking shit about them. Tomorrow they'll go back to hang out with that same group. Because they are scared of being alone. You are doing evil to yourself. And that makes you a narcissist to yourself. I'd rather you become a narcissist to other people than constantly dragging yourself, allowing yourself to be a doormat, allowing yourself to be in places where people insult your consciousness, allowing yourself to be around people who don't support anything you do. You're doing evil to yourself. Turn from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the body are on the righteous, and her ears are attentive to their cry. The spiritually hygienic. Your body is always listening. You are like a favorite child to a mother, and your body is that mother. The eyes of the body are always on the righteous, on the spiritually hygienic, and her ears are attentive to their cry. But the face of the body is against those who do evil and accept evil, to blot out their name from the earth. The spiritually hygienic cry out, and their body hears them. She delivers them from all their troubles. The body is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Why do things like accidents and diseases happen? To summon you. The body is closest to the heartbroken. And that is very logical. Even when you think about it logically. When you're sick, we will come visit you day 1, day 2. From day 3, you will start being alone now then. From day 4 now, everybody's going back to work. Your children are going to school. Nobody is coming to see you as much. You are also not going to work now, you are by yourself. The body is closest to the brokenhearted. That is what that verse means. Become sick and see how close you will be to your body. Especially if you are somebody who, you are always out. You've never been alone. You were born in a family where you are 17. You've always had people around you. If that happens too much, your body will make sure one day an accident happens. Why? Not to kill you, but just to tell you, my child, let me break your leg a little bit for you to find time for me now. At least when I break this leg of yours, you will be there in the hospital bed, alone. Now I can access you. The body is closest to the brokenhearted. Even somebody who receives a heartbreak. Maybe we were with you in a relationship. I tell you, fuck off. Now you are alone. Guess where people run to when they are alone? They want to be, themselves. Cry there, cry a little bit, 1, 2, 1, 2. The body is close to the broken-hearted. And most of the time it is this broken-hearted, heartbreak portals that the body uses to awaken people. You stay in a situation where you don't even know the God exists. You don't even know your body exists. Until you reach an accident. And now you are alone. Now is when you see that there is actually something special inside of you other than your temporary consciousness. The spiritually hygienic person may have many troubles, but their body delivers them from them all. Their body protects all their bones. Your body will protect all your self-support when you are a spiritual hygienic individual. Not one of them will be broken. Evil will slay the wicked. The foes of the spiritually hygienic will be condemned. The body will rescue her servant. No one who takes refuge in her will be condemned. Ever. As long as you and your body are in a relationship, just know you're going to milele. Imagine as simple as that. You're going to milele. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Maybe you are driving from Lesotho You know, Milele is Yemen. And you are driving from Lesotho and somebody is driving from Eritrea. Can you see? So also know that when you are spiritually hygienic and you are walking in the spiritual journey, know that where you are driving from is not where I'm driving from. You might be driving all the way from Antarctica, trying to access Yemen. Me, I'm driving from Djibouti. So when you see me arriving, you shouldn't. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you know you are coming from Antarctica to Yemen, and somebody has come from Djibouti to Yemen, you should never compare yourself to somebody who is coming from Djibouti. Comparison is the thief of joy. You drive, keep a tunnel vision, maintain. This is why Milele Jani, you have to maintain a tunnel vision. Journey to Milele, you have to maintain a tunnel vision. No side shows, no side shows. You maintain a tunnel vision, no side shows. Because those side shows will tempt you into comparison. And comparison is the thief of joy. You stare into the abyss looks. And the abyss will suck you in it. And guys, it does. When you are in the journey of ascension, you know that this journey is in the day. The day has secrets that it is revealing every day. Your body has secrets that it is revealing for you every day. You do not have the entire page. It's like driving at night. You cannot see the entire road, but the road is being revealed to you every day, every day. Now you reach a point and you get distracted. Oh my God, that road will disappear like it was never even there. This is how you hear some people say, I lost my mojo. How do people lose their mojo? You were driving, but because you got arrogant, you forgot that the entire road has not been revealed yet. And then you started being distracted by side shows. When you allow yourself to be distracted by side shows, by the time you look like this, the road will no longer be there. That's spirituality. Your gift can disappear in one day. Just because you allowed yourself to look back like the wife of Lot. Oh, when you are moving to Milele, maintain a tunnel vision. And only entertain the people who are supportive of that movement to Milele. The people whose movement to Milele is connected to your own movement to Milele. Allow yourself not to be distracted. And if you know that something is destructive, leave it. Because if you hold on to it, that path will disappear like it was never even there. People who have gone through it will tell you, and you will look for that path. You will look for that path after its disappearance. You might not even find it. You might never find it. So don't joke with the path to Milele. It requires a lot of discipline. Contend, my Lord, with those who contend with me. This is familiar to those who can recall. Fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and armor, rise and come to my aid. Brandish spear and javelin against those who pursue me. Say to me, I am your salvation. May those who seek my life be disgraced and put to shame. May those who plot my ruin be turned back in dismay. May they be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of my body driving them away. May their path be dark and slippery, with the angel of my body pursuing them. Since they hid their net for me without cause, and without cause dug a pit for me, may ruin overtake them by surprise. May the nets they hid and tangled them, may they fall into the pit, to their ruin. May their soul, then my soul will rejoice in my body and delight in my salvation. Guys, never be scared to hex. Honor, you see, and I think the war in Israel and Iran is teaching humanity a lot of things. You saw what Israel did to Palestine. It was painful. What was happening to Palestine, or watching all those children. Painful. Now, the same thing is happening to Israel. If you are authentic, true, unless you have some special connection to Israel that we don't know, if you are truly authentic, you will not feel a thing for the way Israel is being destroyed. Why? Because they already did the same to Palestine. Let everybody get exactly what they deserve. And this is why I'm telling you, never be afraid to hate. When you see people do malicious things to your consciousness, oh, never be afraid to hate. Never be afraid to fucking hate. When somebody wishes you death, return to sender with no mercy. Christianity will tell you otherwise. But I'll tell you this. When somebody does something, return the exact same thing. Whether that thing is good or bad. That is what justice is all about. Unless they truly repent and change their perspective. But if they are not apologizing, they are not repenting, they are not changing they're not repenting, they are not changing their perspective, hex with no mass. And I'll tell you, in today's world, I love that we live in this particular timeline, because this is the timeline where you will see that humanity do not fear that somebody is dead, or it is not everyone's death that people are painful for. It is not everyone's death that is painful. Some people's death requires celebration. And that is the truth. Christianity will tell you, oh, you are being way. Give love to those who have love, and give hate to those who have hate. That is what do no evil and accept no evil is all about. My whole being will explain who is like you, my body. You rescue the poor from those too strong for them. The poor and the needy from those who rob them. Ruthless witnesses come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good and leave me like a bereaved. Yet when they were ill, I put on scratch clothes and humbled myself with fasting. When my manifestations returned to me unanswered, I went about my mourning as though for my friend or brother. I bowed my head in grief as though weeping my mother. But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. A silence gathered against me without my knowledge, and they slandered me without ceasing. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked. They gnashed their teeth at me. How long, body, will you look on? Rescue me from their ravages, my precious life from this lion. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among the thrones I will praise you. Do not let those gloat over me who are my enemies without cause. Do not let those who hate me without reason maliciously wink their eye. They do not speak peaceably, but devise false accusation against those who live quietly in the land. They sneer at me and say, aha, with our own eyes we have seen it. Boys, you have seen this. Do not be silent. Do not be far from me, my body. Awake and rise to my defense. Contend for me, my creator, my body. Vindicate me in your righteousness, my body, my creator. Do not let them gloat over me. May all who gloat over me, over my distress, be put to shame and confusion. May all who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and disgrace. May those who delight in my vindication shout for joy and gladness. May they always say, the body be exalted, who delights in the well-being of her servant. My tongue will proclaim my righteousness. My tongue will proclaim your righteousness, your praises all day long. My tongue will proclaim your righteousness, your praises all day long. So guys, this particular verse or chapter is just talking about your ability to actually command your body to do the things that you want your body to do. Never be helpless. As a spiritual person, you have no chance, or you should have zero space of being helpless. Helpless when, where, why, for what? Is it because somebody has fucked you up? Then fuck them up in the spirit realm and enjoy the fruit. As a spiritual person, you should never reach a point where you are helpless. It is not a spirit. It is not on the spiritual side. Helplessness is not.
Let me tell you something clear. The money don't stop coming in over here. The money don't stop coming in over here. The money don't stop coming in. Let's go.
Handling the sinfulness of the wicked, there is no respect in their body before their eyes. So now, before I even go here, up here, your body, there's another thing that I wanted to tell you when it comes to commanding your body. Guys, the body is so intellectual. Never treat your body like a child. It is not a child. It is an extremely intellectual being. Your infinite consciousness is very intellectual. So your infinite consciousness will sometimes just wait to see if you even know what you desire. Your infinite consciousness sometimes will even wait to see if you can even ask for what you desire. Don't be humble. It will take you nowhere. Christianity is lies. It is bait into how to flop, making it to milele. Sometimes you will do things and you will be like, hey, I'm not getting any reward. I need to see reward now, my body now. I deserve. Sometimes you need to tell your body, you're taking long. Just be honest. Your body relies on you being honest and you being authentic. Don't be a people pleaser with your body. Your body hates it when you're a people pleaser. Some people think they can people please their way with their body. Ancestors hate it when you people please. And if you want to know, look at even in nature. Try people pleasing the birds and say, oh, choose me, come land on my hand. Try people pleasing in nature. Try telling the animals, hey, by the way, I'm the best. I'm the best, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you snitch. Nature does not like people pleasing, and your body is the same. You do not people please your body, just be real with your body. Be real and honest. In times where you feel like, and your body will wait for this moment. Sometimes your body will pay you a small salary, a salary that is smaller than the one that you should be having. Just to see if you will ask for more, or it's just to see if you have the guts to even ask for what you deserve. And I hope that when those moments come, you will be able to. Because sometimes that is the way you quantum jump. Sometimes just ask for what you deserve. When something is mediocre, just tell the body, "Aye, mama, I feel like this is not my level." Be honest with your body, both positively and negatively. In their own eyes, they flatter themselves too much to detect or hate their sin. So I have a message from Creator in my heart concerning the sinfulness of the wicked. There is no respect of their body before their eyes. When you know that when you see a wicked person, and most of the time wicked people are low IQ. Guys, intelligence quotient go hand in hand with spiritual awakening. So people who are wicked, just know that their intelligence quotient is very low. Even if they went through university and upwards, know that their intelligence quotient is very low. That's number one. And always know that they don't respect their body at all. They don't respect themselves at all. So if you're fighting with somebody who is wicked, if you want to win the race, or if you want to win the argument, attack their self-esteem, because it is not there. If you know that somebody is wicked, attack their self-esteem. It's not there. They're very disrespectful to their body, and they don't even know. And they are living with their body like their body is a demon. So if you want to, they are very easy to scare, those ones. Those ones are very easy to scare. You tell them things like, you know, you're going to die tomorrow. They'll be shaken so much. Because they don't even, they are not in communication with their body. Their intelligence quotient is very low. Self-esteem very low because there's no self-respect. So such kind of people, it's very easy to defeat them in battle because they are not our jivuni. In their own eyes, they flatter themselves too much to detect or hate their own sin. The ones of their mouth are wicked and deceitful. They fail to act wisely or do good. They never act wisely. They never do anything good for anyone. Always just destructive and spoiling. Even on their beds, they plot evil. They commit themselves to sinful cause and do not reject what is wrong. The wicked people have no ability to reject what is wrong. They can't. They usually have some idols they are waiting for. Okay, whatever so and so says is what I'm going with. Oh, whatever so and so says is what I'm going with. Groupie work. That's how you know the wicked. Group work mostly. They love to be in groups of heads. Like they have 9 heads, 12 heads. They cannot think for themselves. Your love, body, reaches to the heavens. Your faithfulness to the sky. Your righteousness is like the highest mountain. And your justice is the great deep. Your righteousness is like the highest mountain, and your justice is like the great deep. You, body, preserve both people and animals. Hear that? The body is the one that preserves both people and animals. When you kill the totems within you, you are killing the animals in nature. They say the dinosaurs went extinct. No! People stopped empowering the totems in them that were empowering the dinosaurs in nature. Even today, the lions are going extinct. Why? Less and less people are loving themselves. Lion is all about self-love, and it is self-love that brings confidence. Less and less people are loving themselves throughout the planet. That's why the lions are going extinct. When you see a particular animal in nature going extinct, know that the totem that they are associated with, human beings are dissociating from that totem. And as soon as human beings start to reclaim those totems back, guess what? Those animals come back. These are some of the reasons why the future is interesting. Don't die. If you truly want to see what happens when Heru returns, and you know they say the return of Jesus, the return of Messiah, the return of Yahuwah, whichever. Even Muslim, they have the return of, I don't know, Mark, whatever, I don't know the name properly. The return of Heru is going to return a lot of things. And what is the return of Heru? The return of when people are harvesting the 7 days the way they are supposed to be harvested. We're going to get back to that time where everyone is harvesting the 7 days the way they are supposed to be harvested. When we start doing that, the totems are going to become back alive. The rhino totem is about spiritual hygiene. It's like spiritual stubbornness, like spiritual hygiene. Spiritual discernment. You know, spiritual hygiene is what gives you, it is the Virgo energy. That Virgo energy is the nose energy. That nose energy, that discernment to what you're connected to is what the rhino is all about. The rhino is the unicorn. So white people did not want to call it rhino because they knew if they called it rhino in the Bible, people would know that, hey, the Bible must have originated from South and East Africa, if they are calling rhinos in the Bible. So they called it unicorn. But anyway, in the Bible where unicorn is mentioned, that is just the name of the rhino. The rhino is the one they're talking about. How priceless is your unfailing love, O Creator? People take refuge in the shadows of your wings. They feast on the balance of your house. You give them drink from your rivers of delight. For with you is the fountain of life. In your light we see light. Continue your love for those who know you. This is now the body. Continue your love for those who know you, your spiritual hygiene to the upright in heart. May the foot of the proud not come against me, nor the hand of the wicked drive me away. See how the evildoers and evil acceptors lie fallen. Evildoers and evil acceptors are one and the same people. Evil acceptors are those people who say, we don't talk about Bruno. When a child is raped, we don't talk about Bruno. Don't tell anyone. Those are the evil acceptors. They are the same as evildoers. Those are narcissists. So see how evildoers and the evil acceptors lie fallen, thrown down, not able to rise. Evildoers are the same people who, you stay in places where there's slander going on about someone who is innocent, and you just stay there, you accept it. You don't do anything about it. You don't even say anything, just stay there and watch. Evil acceptor. You are the same as the evildoer. Do not fret because of those who are evil, or be envious of those who do wrong. Please do not. For like the grass, they will soon wither. Like green plants, they will soon die away. And by the way, I will tell you, these evildoers have their time to flourish. Remember, we have 12 hours a day, 12 hours a night. 12 hours a day, 12 hours a night. A time when you are told to choose, and a time when you receive the consequences for your choices. A time when you're told to choose, a time when you receive the consequences for your choices. A time when you're told to choose, the evildoers, they flourish because they choose evil. Those are the people who live by the southern hemisphere, which nowadays they call north. They always have their time to flourish too. Always know that. Because when astrology points that, okay, now make your own decision, then the evildoers will make the evil decisions. And during those times, you will see them flourishing, doing good, excelling. But then do not be envious. Do not fret because of those who are evil, or be envious because of those who do wrong. For like the grass, they will soon wither. When we hit another equinox, where accountability is being held, where now those who did not choose evil are reaping the benefit of harvest, then that is where they wither. And it always comes. Give them time. Because like grass, they will soon wither. Like green plants, they will die away. Trust in your body and do not evil and accept not evil. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pastures. Take delight in your body, and she will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to your body. Trust in her, and she will do this. She will make you righteous reward shine like the dawn. Your vindication like the noonday sun. Be still before your body and wait patiently for her. Do not fret when people succeed in their evil ways, when they carry their own wicked schemes. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath. Do not fret. It leads only to evil. You cannot see your face, your own reflection, when you're looking at a boiling water. So when you see the people doing it, do not. I usually say this. People argue a lot. Oh, false prophets. Some people are not spiritually called, whatever. Leave them. Leave them to build their towers. Only the truth stands the test of time. Only the truth stands the test of time. So don't worry. Even if you are watching me right now and you think, oh, she's not truthful, she'll probably fall. Wait! And if I'm truthful, I will never fall. You will wait for my falling and the only thing you will be seeing is fruit, 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 fruit. And if you're waiting for someone to fall and the only thing you keep seeing is fruit, 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 for 2 years, past 2 years, like Mars has returned, fruit, fruit, fruit. Mars has returned, fruit, fruit, fruit. Then maybe you should now question yourself why you're seeing that reflection. Because when also I want you to know, guys, when you're judging people, use astrology. Nothing that is false can go up to 2 years and interrupt and knocked. So kindly always just know, when you think someone is false or something is wrong or whatever, time, just give it time. Let time be the lawyer. The truth never falls. Anything that is not true fades away with time. So give people time to fade. And if you are banking on someone to fade and they are not fading, then maybe you are the one who will now start fading. Because maybe now you are projecting. Maybe now you are projecting your own demonicness on that particular person. Because on this particular planet, for all builders, for all Bantu farmers, your faith will always be tested. Your faith will always be tested. And there are those times where your faith is passed through fire. Will it burn or will it pass through? So if the faith doesn't burn, then that is how you know, this one is legit. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath. Do not fret, it always leads to evil. For those who are evil will be destroyed, but those who hope in the body will inherit the land. A little while, and the wicked will be no more. Please, a little while, and the wicked will be no more. Though you look for them, they will not be found. But the meek will inherit the land and enjoy peace and prosperity. The wicked plot against the spiritually hygienic and gnash their teeth at them, but the body laughs at the wicked, for she knows their day is coming. The body draw the sword and bend the bow to bring down the poor and the needy, and to slay those whose ways are upright. But their swords will pierce their own hearts, and their bows will be broken. Better the little that the righteous have than the wealth of many wicked, than the wealth of many wicked. For the power of the wicked will be broken, but the body upholds the righteous. The blameless spend their days under their body's care. The blameless spend their days under their body's care, and their inheritance will endure forever. In times of disaster, they will not wither. In days of famine, they will enjoy plenty. But the wicked will perish. Though the body's enemies are like the flowers in the field, they will be consumed, they will go up in smoke. The wicked borrow and do not pay back. Guys, please, if you are somebody who you borrow debt, and there are people who just borrow from others and then when it's payback time, those are the roots of wickedness. If you want to know, because if you are somebody who you've ever borrowed someone money and they refuse to pay you back, you know how it feels. The most wicked people are people who borrow and refuse to pay. And then employers who employ and refuse to pay salary. Those two are the most wicked people on the planet. Anybody who employed you and they refuse to pay your salary, or anybody who borrows you money and refuses to pay, because the type of pain that comes out of that. And by the way, if you're somebody who this has never been done to. That type of pain, the pain that comes with somebody borrowing your money and not paying back, or somebody employing you, you do the work and they're not giving you your salary. That type of pain, you can use that pain to fuck someone up so bad if you're spiritually hygienic. If somebody gives you that type of pain, oh, come to my inbox, welcome man. If somebody ever gives you that type of pain where they refuse to pay you the salary that you deserve, or they refuse with your man, and they borrow. That type of pain you can use to fuck someone's life in a way that they will not believe. So if you have that type of pain, use it wisely. Now, the wicked borrow and do not repay, but the spiritually hygienic give generously. Those the body favors will inherit the promised land. Those the body favors will inherit milele. But those shikwas will be destroyed. So guys, before I even continue and finish this particular verse, have you ever wondered what we mean when we say, you inheriting milele? You know, some people, they don't know. Milele, if you're somebody who you inherit milele, you inherit eternal life. Eternal life means your face will keep coming back. Look at people like the Chinese. Sometimes when you're looking at the Chinese, you know, when they look at each other, they feel like they're very different. But as you look at them inside, from the outside looking in, you can see it's almost like they have the same face. And that is not just in Chinese. Look at the Khoisan people. You know, look at the Kalenjin people of Kenya. Look at the South Sudan people. Some people have the same face. And you can always tell, like, somebody has your face. And some people, you meet them and you tell them, your face is so familiar. Or you are somebody who people meet you and they say, your face is so familiar. Milele. Those are the signs of milele. Know that ability to keep coming back, it's a prize people win. And as we continue to live, even us, the way we look, we have the ability to transform ourselves, reach milele, transform ourselves in a way that now future generations will keep coming back. When you come back now in 200 years, you'll find that there's a lot of people with Swedish face. And you'll be like, hey, this face used to be only one back then in 2025. Now you are 3,000 years ahead and you're seeing my face everywhere. I have my descendants there. That's what millennium is all about. Being given land, space to exist infinitely. And some of our ancestors, as you see, they reached that target. Most of our ancestors, us achieving millennium is not a new thing. Ancestors have been doing it for years. When you look at the Somalis, they look alike, all of them. Especially when you are from the outside looking in. They have a particular aura that is similar. That aura, that was someone's aura. That aura, when you see in New York, you see that Somali. You go to China and you see that aura, you see that Somali. You come to East Africa, you see that Somali. And even when you see them in North America, you see that Somali. That aura, that is what we mean when we say the promised land. Being able to have that and it continuing throughout infinity. It's you continuing throughout infinity through different identities. Because remember, we are all the universe trying to experience itself in human form. So you, after you reach milele, you will have descendants that will try to experience you in their own different form. I hope that makes sense to somebody. If it doesn't now, it will make sense later as we explain milele more. But for now, those the body favor will inherit the promised land, but those she curses will be destroyed. Look at the entire world. The faces that you see around the entire world are not all the faces that have ever existed. Some went out of existence, while some of them have made it up to now. That's all about milele. That's what milele is all about. Now, and it goes back to DNA as well. And your mission as well. your infinite mission as well. The body makes firm the steps of those who delight in her. Though she may stumble, she will not fall. The body upholds her with intuition. I was young and now I'm old, yet I have never seen the spiritually hygienic forsaken or their children begging for bread. Africans hate begging so much, and especially African Bantus. Niloids, maybe not. Niloids, as we live life the way we find it. But African Bantus hate begging the most, more than anything else, because they naturally come from Mumbi, from the Creator that does not beg. So even Bantus, even when they are poor, it's very hard for them to beg because of that particular association with the Creator. Now, when you believe in the Creator, or when you are in unison with the Creator, you might stumble in your mission, but you will never fall. You might trip, but you will always find your feet again. They are always generous. Now listen, I was young and now I am old. Yet I have never seen the spiritually hygienic forsaken or their children begging for bread. They are always generous and lend freely. Their intentions will be favored. You know, Bantus, in ancient Africa, Bantus used to have so much food that they would put food along the roads of travelers. Free food along roads. Bantus used to have granaries along places where people pass when they travel. And even Niloid, so that they can have food as they travel. Ancient Africans used to give food to each other. Like Bantus used to have so much potatoes, Niloid so much fish, that they don't sell now. The Niloids, they take the fish to the Bantu, extra fish that they don't need, they take it to the Bantus, while the Bantus give them the extra potatoes that they don't need. So that's how Africans used to survive. That's what barter trade was all about, like just giving each other, giving away what you have too much, and somebody else giving you what they have too much. Because there was a lot in plenty. But now, we don't have that luxury anymore. Now, that's why this part is saying, you know, the spiritually hygienic are always very generous and they lend freely. Their intentions will be favored. Do not evil and accept not evil. Then you will dwell in the land forever. For the body loves the just and will forsake her faithful ones. And will not forsake her faithful ones. For the body loves the just and will never forsake the faithful ones. Wrongdoers will be completely destroyed. The offspring of the wicked will perish. The spiritually hygienic will inherit the land and dwell in it forever. That's what it means. That's, you know, when the spiritually hygienic inherit the land, honor, inheriting the land is spirit. It's like you're given even aura. You know, some people think that Milele is all about just wealth, domination, you know, achievements. No, you're given even aura. Like you own. Like for example, Mama Nikwa here, the way you look as Mama Nikwa, you will have people come in future that look exactly like you. They have your face and they'll call themselves the Mama Nikwa tribe people, you know, like the way we call ourselves the Luo people. We come from particular ancestors that won. And so we are them. So we look like each other even. So that's what inheriting the land is all about. The body will not live. But the body will not leave them in power. Wait. The spiritually hygienic will inherit the land and dwell in it forever. The mouths of the spiritually hygienic utter wisdom, and their tongues speak what is just. The law of their Creator is in their hearts. Their feet do not slip. The wicked lie in wait for the spiritually hygienic, intent on putting them to death. If as long as you're spiritually hygienic, you should always watch your back. You should always have your eyes behind your back. People want to kill you. I'll tell you that for free. And guys, do you know, let me tell you one day how there was this time when I was supposed to go somewhere, and then I got it's almost like I got a visual of what was going to happen exactly. And it's not like that these people were planning to kill me. So like the vision that I got did not tell me that these people were planning to kill me, but it told me that the way the conversation was going to unfold, it was going to lead us to quarrel. And out of that quarrel, somebody was going to get angry so much that they were going to do something that they cannot come away back from. And that was to maybe hit me to a point where I was going to die. So I did not go to that meeting. And I'll tell you this, as a spiritually hygienic person, it's not that people are just looking to kill you, no. The spirits within people, the things that you stand for are against certain people winning. And so those spirits, sometimes something can just happen. You are driving on the road and somebody else who is driving another car, they don't know you, they don't want to kill you at all. But the spirits inside of them will make them to do something on that road that causes an accident that makes you lose your life. Just because of the type of spirit that is possessing them and the type of spirit that is possessing you are crossing. They are different. So as a spiritually hygienic person, you should not always walk like everybody's your enemy, everybody's targeting you, but always know that spiritually, you're being targeted. And sometimes your death will not come from, oh, somebody's planned to kill you. No. It might come from you just arguing with somebody a little, or you just talking back to someone and them hitting you to death. They did not plan it at all, but it happened. So be careful as a spiritually hygienic person and always know that you are not safe the moment you get out of yourself. You are not safe. You will never be safe the moment you have fracas with yourself. Yourself is your refuge. The wicked lie in wait for the spiritually hygienic with intention of putting them to death always. Even if they don't know you, their spirit will want to put you to death. They'll get intrusive thoughts to put you to death. Even if you've never met each other, you don't know about each other, you are cool, their intrusive thoughts will want to put you to death. So always be aware of that and be vigilant everywhere you go. But the body will not leave them in the power of the wicked or let them be condemned when brought into trial. So always trust your body. When your body tells you that this place don't go, something might happen. Even if you think that is the safest place on the planet, don't go. Just don't go. When your body wants you against something, don't do it. I have seen a wicked and ruthless woman flourishing like a luxuriant native tree. But she soon passed away and was no more. Though I looked for her, she could not be found. Consider the blameless, observe the upright. A future awaits those who seek peace. But all sinners, those who seek destruction, will be destroyed. There will be no future for the wicked. The salvation of the spiritually hygienic comes from their body. She is their stronghold in the time of trouble. The body helps them and delivers them. The body delivers them from the wicked and saves them because they take refuge in her. Body, do not rebuke me in your anger or discipline me in your wrath. Your arrow have pierced me, and your hand has come down on me. Because of your wrath, there is no health in my body. There is no soundness in my bones because of my sin. Guys, when you don't respect your inner authority, forget about harvesting the 7 days. When you don't respect your inner authority, I will just be singing here that Monday, the moon, Sunday, the sun, Tuesday, Mars. It will pass you like nonsense. In fact, you will be like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you don't listen to your inner authority, don't even waste your time paying for my classes. Nothing will work for you. Nothing will work for you. Here is only for people who respect their inner authority. Those are the only people who get fruits here. If you're somebody who you are disrespectful to your consciousness, don't even try following the things I teach. It will not work. Okay? No ritual will work. Nothing will work if you don't listen to your own inner authority. And that's not my fault. fault. That's your fault. So if it is not working for you, just don't stop paying and go find maybe Catholic can work for you. You know, maybe something else can work for you. But if this is not working for you, go find something else. Your arrows have pierced me, and your hands has come down on me. Because of your wrath, there is no health in my body. There is no soundness. This is what happens now when you disrespect your inner authority. That's what this verse is trying to talk about. Because of your wrath, there is no health in my body. You fall sick. There is no soundness in my bones. There is no sound in your support system because of your sin. My guilt has overwhelmed me like a burden too heavy to bear. My wounds fester and are lonesome because of my sinful fall. I am bowed down and brought very low. All day long, I go about mourning. My back is filled with searing pain. There is no health in my body. I am feeble and utterly crushed. I groan in anguish. This is what people who don't listen to their inner authority feel. So just listen to me read it. That's how they feel. This is how they feel. I am feeble and utterly crushed. I groan in anguish of heart. All my longings lie open before you, my body. My singing is not hidden from you. My heart pounds. My strength fails me. Even the light has gone from my eyes. My friends and companions avoid me because of my wounds. My neighbors stay far away. Those who want to kill me set their traps. Those who will harm me talk of my ruin all day long. They schedule and lie. They scheme, and lie. I am like a leaf, I am like the deaf who cannot hear, like mute who cannot speak. I have become like one who does not hear, whose mouth can offer no reply. Body, I wait for you. You will answer, my body, my creator. So one thing about the body is, even if you are so spiritually unhygienic, the body is the most forgiving. These virtues that they tell you, God is good, God is forgiving, God is whatever, all true. Anytime you press the repentance button, your body is always there waiting to accept you like a man. After you apologize to your parent, will your parents send you away? No, they'll tell you, wait, kuja hapa sasa tufunzane tuendelee vizuri. For I say, wait, I have become like one who does not hear, one who cannot, whose mouth can offer no reply. Body, I wait for you. You will answer, my body, my creator. For I say, do not let them gloat or exalt themselves over me when my feet slip. For I am about to fall, and my pain is ever with me. I confess my iniquity. I am troubled by my sin. Many have become my enemies without cause. Those who hate me without reason are numerous. Those who repay my good with evil lodge accusation against me. Though I seek only to do what is good, body, do not forsake me. Do not be far from me, my creator. Come quickly, help me, my body, my savior. So the spiritually unhygienic people who are wicked, they go through the same thing that they want the spiritually hygienic people to go through. But the spiritually hygienic people don't go through this particular thing because they are respecting their inner authority. And as long as you respect your inner authority, you will never reach a point where you are helpless. But if you know you disrespected your inner authority, you can always go back to such kind of verses and repent. I said, I will teach my way. I will watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. I will put a muzzle on my mouth while in the presence of the wicked. Or just don't be in the presence of the wicked at all. Oh my God. When you are in the presence of the wicked, you will be tempted. Guys, gossip is witchcraft. If I am somewhere where they're slandering Sylvie, for example. Sylvie is being slandered. Sylvie is being slandered. Sylvie is being slandered. and you keep yourself in such kind of spaces, you will find yourself slandering too. So either go there with a muzzle, don't open your mouth, or avoid such places altogether. I said I will watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. I will put a muzzle on my mouth while in the presence of the wicked. So I remained utterly silent, not even saying anything good. But my anguish increased. My heart grew hot within me. While I meditated, the fire burned. Then I spoke with my tongue. Show me my body, my life's end, and the numbers of my days. Let me know how fleeting my life is. You have made my days merely handbreadth. The span of my years is as nothing before you. Anything is but a breath, even those who seem secure. Surely everyone goes around like a mere phantom. In vain, they rush about, heaping up wealth without knowing whose it will be finally. Whose it will finally be. But now my body, what do I look for? My hope is in you. So guys, and before I even finish this particular verse, I just want to repeat this place. Surely everyone goes around like a mere phantom. In vain they rush about, heaping up wealth without knowing whose it will finally be. But now my body, what do I look for? My hope is in you. Do not, wealth is different to everyone. As somebody who is spiritually hygienic, what is wealth to you? Do you want the things because it is cool to have them to other people? Or do you want the things because you want them? What do you want? Because wealth is very different to everyone. And when you accumulate, there's no need for you to accumulate what you will not be here to enjoy. As somebody who is spiritually hygienic, make sure that you are enjoying every day. The wealth is in every day. The wealth is not, spirituality is not about accumulating wealth to enjoy in future. Spirituality is about living a wealthy lifestyle on a daily basis. Every day when you wake up, you will live the life that you want to live. That's what wealth is all about. Save me from all my transgression. Do not make me the scorn of fools. I was silent. I would not open my mouth, for you are the one who has done this. Remove your scourge from me. I am overcome by the blow of my hand. When you rebuke and discipline anyone for their sin, you consume their wealth like a moth. Surely, everyone is but a breath. If you've ever, people, Mimi have seen, I don't know whether some people have seen this, but there are certain things you experience in life and they change how you look at things forever. If you've ever seen somebody who was a billionaire fall to nothing, you will never see wealth as what some people crave so much. But you will see wealth as the ability to be peaceful every day, the ability to be abundant and peaceful within yourself on a daily basis, to lack nothing every day. Because I'm telling you, if you can accumulate a lot of wealth that you did not accumulate through spiritual hygiene and obedience to inner command, that wealth will be consumed like a moth. And most of the time it's diseases. Somebody just falls sick. Like a joke. You receive money, a lot of money, and then next month you are in cancer. And then that money is going to all of it to the bills. I've seen such kind of people. Such kind of things happen to people. And people who have gone through such, they don't care about that external wealth. They care more about the internal wealth, the ability to be peaceful and abundant every day. Not once in a month, not twice in a month, every single day. When you rebuke and discipline anyone for their sin, you consume their wealth like a moth. Surely everyone is just but a breath. Everyone is just but a breath. Hear my prayer, my body. Hear my manifestation, my body. I want to change that right now. manifestations, my body. Listen to my cry for help. Do not be deaf to my weeping. I dwell with you as a foreigner, a stranger, as all my ancestors were. Look away from me that I may enjoy life again before I depart and I am no more. So you live with your body like a stranger. This is the same way the ancestors lived with the body like a stranger. I waited patiently for the body. She turned to me and heard my cry. She lifted me out of my slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. She set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. So guys, when it comes to your relationship with the body, sometimes you will have to wait for the body. Are you patient with yourself? Can you be patient with yourself? Can you trust your process? Can you comprehend that there are years that ask questions and then there are years that answer? Can you comprehend that there are years that plant and then there are years that harvest? Or you just want quick snack. Quick. Where is mine today? If you're somebody who you are just wanting quick, you are not patient with yourself. You are rushing yourself. How patient are you with yourself? That is me, I'm so patient with myself that, and I'm a teacher, so I'm always trying my best to live by example. I'm so patient with myself that anytime my body, when I even plan like I want to go skating today, because I plan like every 6 months I have to improve and know at least a new move. But then I feel like, oh, today I don't feel like going, or I just feel my body is not coming up to it when it comes to mood. You know, when it comes to that Capricorn energy, my body is not rejuvenated to I just say, I have more days, like tomorrow is infinite. I don't have to have it all figured out today and I'm fine. I'm patient with myself. And in fact, I tell hey, you can take your time. Take your time, baby. Take your time. We are not in rush here. Because guess what? When you rush your body, you will do half-assed things. Rush is like you're rushing cooking. You will cook food that is not, how do you say aidaiva in English? Food that is not cooked. You know, English is a very boring language. So now, kitu kama aidaiva, I have to say food that is not cooked properly. So food that is not cooked, like when you are rush yourself, you become food that is not cooked properly. Raw food is food that has not even been cooked yet. Numu, you okay, raw ni haijaiva for real though. But then in Luo you would say numu and then okochiek. There's a difference between numu is like you are not even trying to cook it. That's what numu is. That's what raw is. And then there is okochiek. Yeah, that's undercooked. You've tried cooking. Have you ever tried cooking green grams? And then some of them did not ripe well. Yeah, half cooked and stuff like that. So when you rush yourself, you become half cooked. Be patient with yourself. Some people, they rush themselves, they want to rush me too. Do you know there are people who get pissed off that I am moving slowly with my TikTok, with the way I create content? There are people who get pissed off that, oh, you are not rushing. You know, somebody's getting pissed off on my behalf. And me, I'm okay with the way I'm moving, but somebody's coming somewhere rushing. And usually when people get pissed off, that I'm moving slowly, I usually just know that, probably they want to be alive long. So they want me to live according to their timeline. They want to, Siri, give me the information before I die. Siri, give me the information before. Me, I move by my own pace. I move by my own pace, my friend. I will be here long enough to give everything I came here to give. If you know you are going to die in 2026, 2027, don't rush me. Me, I am here for the people who are alive up up to 2100 huko. So also guys, also always be very careful. Don't live on people's timeline. Know your own timeline and live according to your own timeline and according to your means. Never allow people to use you as a guinea pig. Also, one thing I've realized is that certain people, they will know that a path works, but they don't want to go there first because they don't know whether it works or not. But they want to know, does it work? But they don't want to be the one to find out. So they use you as a guinea pig. Be careful. Don't just move. People telling you to move, you're just moving. Some people, a lot of people are out there to use others as guinea pigs. They want you to try the path for me. So that if that path is kills, then you are the one to die. Be very careful about people pleasing. You will find yourself in places you never thought were possible for you to be in. She put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our Creator. Many will see and respect the body and put their trust in the body. Favored is the one who trusts in their body, who does not look to the proud, to those who turn aside to false organs. There is somebody who they have hands, but they've never thought for themselves. They have legs, but they've never used themselves. They are using other people. Those are the people who they use false organs. They use organs that are outside of themselves. Many, my body, my Creator. And before I even go to this verse 5, something just came up to me. Yeah. You see the way when you're born in your family, why do we call your family Egypt? Because you become a slave in your family. You're born in your family, the first thing you do is become a slave. When you're a slave, you are not using your organs. Somebody else is using your organs. And when you see mothers, parents, your mother will be seated here. Even me, if I had a child now, I would call them, hey, Wewe, come here and pass me that remote. Hey, come here and get me that water. Get me my phone over there. You know, that is what happens when now you are an adult. That should happen when you are young. But now when you are an adult and that is still happening. You are not in charge of your own 12 houses. Somebody else is in charge of them like they are your mother. Demonic relationship. Favored is the one who trusts their body, who does not look to the proud, to those who turn aside to false organs. There are certain people who they are waiting to be led. And even me, I've met such kind of, maybe I don't want to lead anybody. I have no business leading anybody. But there are people who they just want to be led. They want idols. They want people outside of them to tell them what to do. Because then they don't believe they can do it by themselves. Demonic. Many. My dad would make me remove his socks when I was here. You were saying remove his socks. My dad would make me scratch his back. You know, cut his nails, and my dad's nails used to be hard as fuck. But anyway, I love my dad to death. I'm a daddy's girl. I'm not even a mommy's girl. I'm a daddy's girl. Favored is the one who trusts in their body, who does not look to the proud, to those who turn aside to false organs. Many, my body, my Creator, are the wonders you have done. The things you planned for us. None can compare with you. Were I to speak and tell of your deeds, there will be too many to declare. There will be too many to declare. Yeah, parent, you are a slave. That's what parents should do. Guys, it's normal. The Bible knows you're born into slavery. Even if you are born in the Nile, you are a droplet that fell in the Nile, you'll still be a slave until you are 24 years of age. So your parents birth you to become their slave, basically, for a while, until you can figure it out on your own. It is natural. And anybody that goes against that order, I think white people go against that order a lot. You are not supposed to make your children, you're not supposed to be slaves to your children. Your children are supposed to be your slaves. It doesn't matter even if they are born gifted. You are their parent. At the end of the day, be the parent. Yeah, the word family means slave of the house. Yeah. I think that's what some men want you to. I think some men want you to scratch their eye. Somebody saying here that some men want you to do what your but hey, unless now you're paying me. If you're my man now, you have, unless doing it is happy for me, like I'm happy doing it, but I wasn't happy doing it to my dad. Hey, if you pay me, I'll be happy doing it if I'm your wife. But not just for free. You cannot send me like I'm your child when I'm your wife. No. No. Yeah, like, anyway, women who have men, you should be living like they were the princesses of the planet, because what? You should charge for everything. Real estate is expensive. Sacrifice and offering you did not desire, but my ears you have opened. Burnt offerings and sin offerings you did not require. Then I said, here I am, I have come. It is written about me in the scroll. I desire to do your will, my body. Your law is within my heart. So one thing, guys, that you should always know about your body is your body's the best sacrifice that you can ever give to your body is just listening to your body. Now, when it comes to offering sacrifices after you've wronged your body, now that is to appease. But if you want your body to be in your favor, you don't need to pour so much libations all the time or do rituals all the time. Just listen to your body. And in the process of you listening to your body, you will always know when to do rituals, when to pour libations. And that's why I'm always saying, authenticity and magic are intertwined. Asset and magic are intertwined. I hope you guys read books talking about asset, because one thing you know about asset is that they are intertwined with magic. Authenticity and magic are intertwined. So your authenticity will always tell you when to manifest, when to worship, when to curse, when to hate, when to, apologize, when to repent, when to ritualize, when to libation, when to do everything. Authenticity is there. The authenticity will help you. As spiritual practitioners, we can only give you a head start. In skating, we have something called head start. Head start is when somebody whose speed is higher gives you their speed. Sometimes you don't know that you have more speed until you meet somebody whose speed is higher. And when you meet somebody whose speed is higher and you run alongside them, that's in skating that we call head start. Come, I give you a head start. Come, I give you a head start. So in skating, you will always hear us saying, come, I give you a head start. Come, I give you a head start. Why? Because to make you get into the movement. But then that is what spiritual practitioners do. We give you a head start when it comes to ritualizing. But don't expect now to be given a head start every day. When you're given a head start, you go. Because authenticity is magic. And as long as you have your own authenticity, you don't need somebody else to be guiding you on what to do all the time. When things are serious, you need guidance. But on a daily basis, your authenticity has you covered. So we're still continuing. I proclaim your saving acts in the great assembly. I do not seal my lips, my body, as you know. I do not hide my spiritual hygiene in my heart. I speak of your faithfulness and your saving help. I do not conceal my love and your faithfulness from the great assembly. Do not withhold your mercy from me, my body. May your love and faithfulness always protect me. Guys, if you give credit, your body will give you more. Some people don't give credit. Some people are embarrassed to pray in public. Some people are embarrassed to speak of themselves in public, to worship themselves in public. Your body will also be embarrassed of you. Whatever you do to your body will give you twice as much in a painful way with no mercy. For troubles without number surround me. My sins have overtaken me and I cannot see. They are more than the hairs of my head, and my heart fails within me. Be pleased to save me, my body. Come quickly, my body, to help me. May all who want to take my life be put to shame and confusion. May all who desire my ruin be turned back in disgrace. May those who say to me, aha, be appalled in their own shame. But may all who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. May those who long for your saving help always say, the body is great. But as for me, I am a poor needy. May my body think of me. You are my help and my deliverer. You are my creator. Do not delay. So one thing I want you to notice when we're reading the book of Psalms, Zabur, is that there's a lot of room for you to make mistakes. You are expected to even go back to sin. Though I will never encourage, especially if you're not an albedo, if you're not a white person, or an Asian person, or a mixed person, don't go into sin. But I just want you to know that that space is there. Like your body expects you to come, dwell with it, and then go back, go into the things of the world, disappear there, and then come back again. So your body is expecting that. But as a Bantu, as a dark-skinned individual, as a melanated individual, I would advise you to reviews. Like just once you come back to the body, stay there forever. Like don't go and coming back, go and coming back. Because you're closer to a creator than anybody else. And other people can, like white people can come and go as they please. They're far away. But you people who are closest to the creator, to the Eve gene that they call the Eve gene, just, don't be going and coming back. Just once you come into communion with the body, just be in communion. But I want you to know that there's a door. The body expects you to come and go. But I want you to be disciplined. Don't come and go. Especially as a woman, black woman. Be in your body and stay there forever. Though the body expects you to come and go, it will still forgive you. So that's just me telling you, and that is what the last part of this chapter 40 was talking about. For troubles without number surround me. Trouble without number would only surround you if you don't listen to your inner authority. So, but when you reach a point where you are listening to your inner authority and then maybe you fall in love, most of the time people stop listening to their inner authorities when they fall blindly in love. When they say love is blind. So when you fall in love, maybe you can drift away a little bit and then come back again. But I would advise you, especially if you're a black woman. Black women are natural high priestesses. Once you get into communion, don't come out. People can come in your house, and your house will eat alive the people who don't deserve to be there. Me, I'm always so grateful for bringing certain people in my house because this is the end, this is my end. I think from next Sunday, I think maybe we will do the rosary instead of this. I think it's rosary time next Sunday. But that's the end. But before the end, I just want to tell you a story of how sometimes I utilize my house against certain people. So there was this time I was in communication. I just want to say communication with some girl, some two girls, and when one of them asked to come to my house, And so I said yes. But when I said yes, my intuition just told me to not see her alone when she comes, to have my other friend also come in my house when she comes. These were two friends of mine, but I was in a place with them where we were not deep into it. You know the way you just meet friends. Thank you very much to Yakula. Then you just meet friends and then you are in the process of becoming friends. So that is where we were. We were in the process of becoming friends, all three of us. So when this other friend told me she wants to come to my house, I told her, fine, you can come to my house. But then I told this other friend also to be there. So these two people are two people that I am meeting not for the first time, I'm meeting them. They are meeting each other for the first time. They are both my friends. I'm 50-50 with both of them. I'm like, both of them, I'm like looking like, I don't know at much. So these two people meet in my house, and the thing that told me to have them meet in my house was because this story would have fucking destroyed me. But me inviting them to my house saved me. Now listen. I invited these people to my house, two of them. They're both from different entities. They come here, they start fighting each other. And you know they are my friends, like both of them are my friends. But then their energies were so split with each other, and I don't know what was making their energy so split with each other. They did not like each other at all. They were throwing shade on each other. And you know me, I'm not that type of person who I throw shade on somebody who is in close proximity to me. Like, I'm just not, it was weird to me. And I think because these were not Africans. These people were not Africans. No, they did not fight. So wait for the story. These people were not Africans at all. None of them was African. So they start fighting over here. Their energies, they did not like each other's energy. So I'm like, I just observed them because the way they were behaving with each other was weird to me. And it was also making them to behave towards me weirdly. After that, I just let the thing go. Everybody goes home. And then the next day, these two, they meet. I don't know they're meeting. And they even go on an adventure with each other. After all they showed towards each other in my house. So me, I did not even wait to find out. You know, that was already a weird experience for me. The experience that they had in my house was already weird for me. So me hearing that they called each other after they left my house and went and hung out with each other for the whole day was even more weird to me. So you know what I do? Because me, once I'm confused about something, I'm just pausing and drawing myself back. So I just drew myself back from both of these particular two entities. And I just started adjusting my proximity because I did not comprehend whatever that was. Like, you are fighting in my house and then the next thing, you're hanging out with each other. Weird. Only for me to later find out, I will not tell you the details, so much of the details, but only for me to later find out that both of these two people were spies from different, and like two spies from two different entities met in my house. One was a spy for another institution, another one was a spy for another institution. They came into my house and met. And the way they behaved here, I'm glad I had them meet in my house, both of them at once. Because that's all I needed. That particular interaction of energy is all I needed, and let them both go. Cut cord, never heard from them again. So sometimes your house, when you invite entities in your house and you have a very good relationship with your house will have people behave a certain way. And it is not just that one person. There's another person, people that are invited here. Again, started telling each other, like, these are the two people that are invited here. One of them, there is a particular seat I have in my house that I have something on that particular seat. So anybody that sits on that particular seat, because like that is the seat, let me just tell you the truth, that is the seat that I sit on when I'm having my periods, when I'm menstruating. I have a seat that I sit on when I'm menstruating. So I just knew that, and I always know anybody that sits on that seat, the seat that I sit on when I'm menstruating, you cannot lie to me. So these two people, they came to my house and they were lying about certain things when we were talking on the phone, when we were doing whatever. So when I invited them in my house, these were two people, that love each other and love. So they came here, one of them sat on my seat that I menstruate on, and then the other sat on just a normal seat. Do you know that this person who sat on the seat that I usually menstruate on started spilling the secret, their secret, the one that this other one did not even want me to know. And then I'm just there like, okay, now at least you're telling me the truth about the true intention of you guys. So one thing I always tell you, don't be scared to bring people in your house. Sometimes you bringing people in your house is what will help you see people for what they truly are. And if you have a very beautiful relationship with your house, and you have a very intimate relationship with your house, anybody that enters your door and enters into your energy will reveal themselves for who they truly are. So that is from my experience, and I hope it helps someone. Have a sacred relationship with your house so much that sometimes you just invite people there to reveal themselves for who they truly are. Because me, it has worked for me. And the reason why I'm telling you is because it has worked more than once. So know that that is also a thing. How do you own power in your space? I love my house so much. I kiss my walls. I kiss my floors. I kiss my plants. Yeah. Everything in this house, I have a beautiful relationship with it. I keep them alive. Every time I notice there is terrible energy, I ring my bell around every corner of it. I do everything I need to do to make this house know that I love her and that she needs to protect me because I'm protective of her. Nothing stays dirty in my house for long that is bothering me. If anything is dirty and it calls me, because guys, if you are awareness goes to something. For example, you have a cracked wall and your awareness keeps going there, and every time your awareness goes there, your mood is spoiled. You need to fix that immediately. Because it is telling you there's a crack inside you. Inside your 12 houses, your house is representative of your 12 houses. So me, I'm always, anytime my house tells me, okay, we need to fix this, okay, this is bad for me, okay, whatever. I'm in constant communication and telling my house and doing the things that my house wants me to do. I love my house. So if you don't already have that relationship, your house is the one that protects you. It is the one that makes sure that thieves are not locating you and stuff like that. It is your safe haven. The best thing you can do is make it a firmament for your energy. And mine, I use it as a firmament, and it has worked so many times, gotten me out of so many troubles, saved me from getting myself into certain friendships that were not. Let me just tell you another, before I go now, this is the last one. This is the last one. So there was a time, I live in the forest, like outside my house is forest, So there are certain animals that are around here that are always coming in and out of my house. So one day I have this friend inside my house. She was an opportunist as well. So she comes to my house. She was an opportunist kabisa, like these people who she just wanted to work with me to gain and giving nothing. At the end of the day, like she wanted to invest nothing and wanted me to invest everything. So that is what she came here, we talk about. And she was in my house, an animal that she fears. I will not tell you the name of the animal. An animal that I did not know she fears that animal with all her might. Just came and passed right next to her leg like this. Oh my God, I did not believe, I did not know she fears animals that much. Like she behaved as though I am this, like my house is not a place where she should be. And since that day I've never seen her in my house. And I know even if I was to invite her, she would never come here. Like, after that, she just wanted to leave. She just wanted to go home. And I was just like, thank God, because I also wanted her to go. That animal just time when I really wanted her to leave. And after that, seeing that animal, she just left and she was just like, she couldn't stay here anymore. So I really loved that, and I still remember it, and I still laugh up to today, because that was the end of our friendship, by the way. And I liked it because that's what I wanted deep down as well. So that is my story for you guys today. And today, that is the end of the class. I know today I've stayed longer, but that's what I had for you guys today. And I hope that you appreciate it. And I'm going to be seeing you guys on Wednesday. Nah? I experienced a lot of comedy in my life. So I'll be sharing most as we go. But those are some of the comedies I experienced in my life. Yeah. So guys, thank you for coming to my class, and I'm going to be seeing you again next time. Have a beautiful relationship with your house, and if you still live with your mother, please work on going to your own space, because it brings a lot of independence. You need to leave Egypt. You should leave Egypt when you're age of 24. Otherwise, are we doing to Rosary? Yeah, next Sunday is Rosary time, because remember, we do Rosary every end month. So next Sunday is end month. So we'll be doing our Rosary then. Okay? Mama niko unajua nakupenda pia, hata kama usikii Kiswahili, mimi nakupenda sana. Na I hope that one day, I know that one day the future will have our stars cross, and I really can't wait. I can't wait. I try to stay away from saying I can't wait, because I can wait for the day. I can patiently wait for this day. Otherwise, is Flavia here by the time I'm finishing this class? Flavia, if you are here, please say hi to me before I leave. Blessing to you, Sir. Pecuniary blessing to you as well. And also people, Flavia is here. Best Mimi. Guys, these are Flavia, we talk on WhatsApp. Best Mimi, we talk on WhatsApp. The people we talk with on WhatsApp. I don't use WhatsApp anymore. I'm moving to WeChat. Because WhatsApp is a spy, and WhatsApp is a spy, and I deal with very delicate clients. I don't want anybody in my business with my clients thing. So I don't use WhatsApp anymore. I deleted it. If you don't have my email, you can talk to me straight via TikTok, please. Yeah, and WeChat, I haven't still finished my WeChat installations yet, but it's WeChat that I'm going to start dealing with clients from. I don't want to use WhatsApp. I'm not using any Meta products anymore, ever. I'm away from that because, they spy, and I have delicate things around me that I don't want to be spied on. So I'm just taking that particular precaution to move to another platform. Yeah, WeChat. I have WeChat as well. Yeah, people who have WeChat, we will connect over there. People who talk to me on WhatsApp know that I'm not on WhatsApp anymore. I deleted it. It's no longer functional to me. So if at all you text me there and you don't see me, know that is the reason why. It's not like I'm ghosting or anything. I just don't use WhatsApp anymore. Text me anywhere else, not WhatsApp. Thanks for the update on that. Yeah. So people who you are with on WhatsApp, you'll get WeChat, but still I'm going to be getting to you guys, so don't worry. Otherwise, have a seat that you menstruate on, and make sure that anybody you don't want to lie to you sits on that seat when they're talking to you, and don't let them know that is the seat you menstruate on.
Yeah. That's what I said. It was like,
when you let people who are talking to you, especially those who matter, like business partner or whatever, if you don't want somebody to lie to you, just let them sit on your menstrual blood as they are talking to you, and they will never lie. They will never lie, Adlib. They will never lie, Adlib. So guys, I love you too. And how do you cover the stains after? It is not like, use something that doesn't show stain, please. If you have a seat, you can use a piece of cloth on top of it my seat, this type of seat that I have, doesn't show stains. And the type of things that I use to menstruate also doesn't show stains. I make sure that they don't. Like for example, let me show you the fabric I'm wearing right now. For example, this particular fabric I'm wearing. You see, it has reds and everything. Doesn't show stains. So there are certain fabrics that don't show stains. And I'm showing you this fabric because this is the fabric that I menstruate on. This is the style of the trousers. My menstruation trousers all look like this. The trousers that I menstruate on, they all look like this. Because me, I free flow. I only wear tampons and pads when I have to go outside when I'm menstruating. But during my menstrual flow, I wear my things and sit on my places of menstrual and do my shit and live my life like that. Oh, thank you. So anyway, guys, thank you for being here and see you next time. See you next time, guys. See you next time. I love you all. Yeah.
Genre, comment je veux dire?
Oui, moi je pensais ça.
C'est quand qu'il a montré l'avenir dans la vie que c'est Montréal là comme.
Yeah, ben, on dirait quand
De l'extérieur, vraiment.
c'est tourné, on dirait il était un Bouddha sans bibliel là. Je sais pas si t'as vu la même affaire que moi là.
Oui.
Il
Moi, j'ai pas de sous lui, j'en dis, hein, mais c'était juste trop drôle. À chaque fois que tu disais ça là.
Bien qu'on est sous lui, bien qu'on. Belle femme, respectable. C'est ça. Bon, qui ça va bien encore? Bon.
Il y a tellement.
Ben, une affaire que j'ai pas aimé, c'est Créole Papier. Elle a fait Créole Papier 3 fois. Canada Créole Papier. Canada Créole Papier. Bon, on a vu la Twins à Créole Papier. Et elle a fait dans la tournée.
Comme il était, ah non, on va faire Créole